And boom, we should now be audible to the lovely fans of Heavyweight. So, welcome to Heavyweight Gaming. Tonight we're going to be playing Pathfinder 2nd Ed, our session 6, I believe, on the fall of Plaguestone, aka the adventures of Pusskins, because the fans. So, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, great. If you're not new here, well, welcome back. It's good to have a loyal bunch of Pathfinder lunatics. The world is a bit daft at the minute. A lot of stuff's going on, a lot of political stuff's going on that we won't go into on this. We simply wish to distract you for a couple of hours from the darkness of the world, so tomorrow can be a brighter day, hopefully. So thank you for watching and take care. So let's get on with the sponsor people. We love the sponsor people. We have Just Games, all the way from Guernsey. Actually, Mr. Rogar himself is the president of Just Games. And he's sponsoring the show, so that is wonderful. And due to his sponsorship, we are able to have lovely things like this. So we can play Pathfinder 2nd Ed and run lots of adventures in the crazy world of Colossus, coming soon to a cinema near you. And Zekar holding up his flavour of the month. We have Sawdustandswearwords, which I will put on hold for a moment as we're going to talk about them. We got Ruffworx, who you can't see, because I added them and took away, then added them, and I didn't like the way it sat, so I removed it. So tough luck. But you will get to see a link going on during the chat. He's a big lad, he can take it. AD always has fab layouts for his streams. That is true. I will credit the lovely Kelly for this layout. But yes, we do like to have a decent overlay. So yeah, so thank you to Ruffworx, thank you to Just Games for sponsoring us. Our big sponsor for the night, I would say, is Sawdustandswearwords, as they have given us these lovely items to do a giveaway with. So first, I'll put up this lovely gold pen, as you can see. I don't know how well you can see that. There we go. I will allow Sawdust themselves to explain what that is, but it's a beautiful, I don't know what the wood used is, but it's very, 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 very nice. Then you have a silver pencil, I tell you that, to go with this nice mahogany wood-turned dice cup. Yeah, we will be doing a giveaway for that this evening. Beautiful. The pens they're just stunning. We're doing a giveaway for that. At the break, we will give you a word. You put the word in the chat. We set off our little thing. It picks a random winner, and boom. Last week's winner is actually watching, Nico. They won the Tulip Wood dice cup, and it is on their way to them. So
they have arrived.
Has it arrived? What did you say there, Roger?
Nico Kitsurio said it is beautiful. I was just wondering, has it arrived?
Oh right, that's the question. Right, yeah, fair, cool. So we'll be doing a giveaway at the break. There are some new emotes, as you can now see. We have a Grumpy Pusskins. There is a Gravy Time. And if you are legendary enough, you may see the mythological thumbs up from Arcane himself, but we'll see. So, is that all the sponsors out of the way? That's good, yes, lovely. So we're playing Pathfinder 2nd Ed, Fall of Plaguestone. It's a starter adventure set for people that don't know how to play Pathfinder or Dungeon Master, Games Master, whatever your terms used to play Pathfinder. So we grabbed it on Roll20 and decided to go for it. Myself, Kelly and Rob have never played Pathfinder 2nd Ed, so we're pretty new to playing it and GMing it. James and Stu are guiding us through it with the rules they know and any rules we don't know. That's why we have the lovely rule books. You will notice if you are on Twitch that Paizo themselves are also playing Pathfinder 2nd Ed. Who knew? So if you fancy whooping them for numbers, it'd be great for when I tell them to get us to stream on their feed. So yes, we'll move on. Recap. It's 6 sessions. They essentially turned up to Etran's Folly. They have discovered lots of stuff going on. A dwarf died that they thought was nice. Turns out he was a bit of a baddie. His friends have wanted to find out about his death. They found out about his death. They grassed up one of the big lads of the town who've been doing some naughty stuff and taking lots of Juggernaut mutagen, which, you know, it's Juggernaut mutagen. They discovered that Vilry seems to be masterminding all this. There has been a blight that is taking hold on the animals and plants around Etran's Folly. Noala has given aid or led the party of heroes to where they need to go to be the most effective in getting rid of such things. At last session, they went into a alchemical experimental testing area where animals were given mutagens and it was giving them strange effects like setting them on fire, turning them to stone, all the goodness. They had a bit of a fight. It was horrendous as they decided, they were fighting against a large globular ooze of blood that was, quite frankly, one of the most horrific things I've ever seen in any RPG. It was great.
Terrifying!
So, they fought that, they survived, they got rid of everything. They discovered some notes and parchments and paperwork explaining that Vilry was hiding out not far, a good half a day's march into near the Five Kings Mountains. They spoke to Nawala. They were quite beaten up by their last combat, so they decided to go back to Utra's Folly and meet Nawala in the morning. Yeah. Bum bum bum. It is morning time. You are in the feed mill. You've awoken. You have done your prayers for what you need to do, or whatever it is you need to do on a morning to prepare yourselves for the day concerning spells, alchemy, sharpening the feathers on your arrows. So, what do you want to do, kids? You're all eating breakfast. Make sure you're not on mute before you speak.
Has anyone got any pressing business before we head out early, or are we going to get this done as soon as we can?
Probably best just to get it done, I suppose.
Get it done. Get it out the way. I don't want to be here anymore.
I think
That's
this is
entirely fair.
it's a good idea. It should be. So there were some runes that you picked up a while ago.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got. Let me see. We have a shadow rune stone.
Would
That's
it be
the
an
only
idea
one we've
to add that to something or work out what that does?
I don't think we can. We haven't got any equipment that can take any rune stones at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
Yes, that's fair.
I'm sure we'll come across something.
I mean, also, if we stop doing jobs for free, we might have enough money to buy equipment that would allow us to do,
So how much
to
money
use
do
the
we?
rune stone.
How much money do we have, and how much money does a runestone thing cost?
Very little, quite a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have an awful lot of cash, but
It's
we've got a lot
not
of good
all about
graces.
money.
Exactly.
Well, it is. If you want to use the rune stones, it's all about the money.
Sometimes it's worth just doing things because it's the right thing to do.
I absolutely 100% not agree with you on that. We are very low on funds.
Well, okay, but how much funds? Because I know that we have like at least like.
We have
100
over
gold.
150 gold.
Yeah, and the standard breastplate is just 8 gold pieces. So maybe we'll get lucky, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's fine. I mean, if you want a standard breastplate, but first of all, you need to make the breastplate, malleable and slightly magical. And then what you do is you get the rune stone and you get the breastplate and you bash them together like this. And then eventually the rune goes onto the breastplate.
Alternatively, you get a bit more finesse and you do it the sort of more dwarven way, which would be to inlay the stone into the breastplate.
Yeah, I mean, you can pay for the extra to get the dwarves to do it, but really, in the back, all they're doing is they're just banging the things together like this.
I'll have you know they use hammers.
Well, yeah, maybe they just lay them on top of each other and then hammer it, but effectively, you could just bash them together and eventually it'll work. But first of all, you need, like, the very slintest bit of magic on the breastplate.
We continue doing jobs because they're the right thing to do, and we find the magical items of the fallen people who weren't as good as us.
Yeah, I mean, you could have absolute faith in some higher being, let's call him a DM, to be able to gift you some kind of magical stuff.
I mean, it's pronounced deity.
That sounds heretical to me.
Is it deity?
Master.
Oh, okay. We could just nickname him
God,
DM, rather than giving him this, like, ginormous ego that, would mean that all the rest of us would suffer.
Too late.
Well, I tried.
No, you didn't.
So,
I mean, I did.
after you finished creating new pantheons over breakfast, are you just heading out to meet Nawala? You are aware that it will take you 7 to 8 hours to get out there. do you wish to look for, I don't know, a horse? You don't have to.
Well, we came in on a
Why?
caravan.
Do we need something to eat? I mean, I've got supplies, but we could look for a horse if you want a snack on the way.
No, Goblin. That's not what he means at all. No. Well, we came in on a caravan. Can we just ask to borrow the caravan horses?
You can ask it.
And a wagon.
Oh,
Right.
and
No harm in
they're
asking,
probably
but-
like really strong, so we'll get a good amount of meat off of those to eat. Good idea.
All right. Well, since you guys are better at convincing people to do what you ask them to than I am, I'm going to go and see if I can buy a top up of some much needed ammunition, as I am running on the low side.
If you're going shopping, would you mind seeing if they have any bows?
Just actual
Oh,
bows.
anything else?
I think I can use a bow. I'm not entirely sure.
Some ball bearings would be good because it turns out that my sling is actually quite effective.
Sling bullets.
Jesus.
Please.
Anything else? Trail rations? We good on trail rations?
Yeah, I'm good on trail rations,
Okay.
mostly because we're going to be eating the horse.
Maybe get some more trail rations.
Maybe
as
give
well.
us more trail rations.
The horse is tastier than the trail rations.
Yes, but buying a horse is more expensive than borrowing a horse.
Exactly, see? So you don't want to buy it, you want to borrow it, and then just bring back the bits you haven't eaten.
May I remind you, Goblin, that horse bones are quite heavy, and I don't really want to carry them home.
That's okay. I mean, we could just make Pusskins carry them.
Make
I'm sure Pusskins would love that.
Yeah, it's not like the cat does anything else apart from fall over every now and again.
And pull
Whoa.
people's faces off.
Roll initiative as Lydia.
Yeah, you know how it was coming.
Something tells me that the tail of this cat will outrun all of us.
Exactly.
Yeah, probably, because, she'll be the one that survives. The rest of us will die trying to save this silly cat.
So, Rogar.
The cat didn't go
Yes.
down once last time. I've just put it out.
That's because it wasn't anywhere near the combat. I was
That
stood next to
still
it.
counts.
Right, chat, I need loads of Pusskins in the chat. So, Rogar, while you go shopping, what are you going shopping for?
Specifically, fairly mundane stuff. So ammunition, by the looks of it. If so, a weaponsmith or a Fletcher's, if there is
Oh, no,
one.
I double checked. It's not a bow. I can't use a bow. I can use a crossbow, but not a bow. So get me get me a crossbow.
I might go see if the guy I managed to do a job swap of a crossbow, a heavy crossbow or a light crossbow, happens to have a second light crossbow sized for goblins.
So you want to... You're swapping your heavy for a light, or you just want to go at the same person?
Oh, we did that
to
last
get...
week.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go to the same guy and see if I can buy some ammunition, and also see if he happens to have a second smaller crossbow.
So how many bolts are you wanting? For 10 bolts, it'll be a silver piece.
I would like to buy 50 bolts myself,
That's 5 silver.
and if he's got another crossbow, then I'll grab the alchemist 30 bolts.
Do you have money, or do you need to come to the Bank of Serenray?
I've got some.
Bank of Serenray.
Just like to say, we've let the religious nut job after the money.
It's gravy time.
Whee! How do,
Oh, man, it's also
Dosrev?
Gravy.
Dosrev's a good one. We like Dosrev.
Sweet. How do?
Thank you very much, Dosrev.
Yeah.
Right, so you've got your bolts. So it's free
Well,
gold,
Scott,
free
I
gold
went
for a
for-
crossbow. It's 5 silver for your 50 bolts.
And sling bullets. I'll get 50 of those.
Sling bullets, they'll be same because they're proper ball bearings
Yeah.
rather than stone. So it'll be another 5 silver.
Yeah, that'll do me. And then I'll grab some trail rations just on the off chance, even though I don't really need any.
Those sling bullets will do an extra 1 damage, Kyra.
Ooh,
Because
Ooh,
I've
okay.
charged you 5 silver and not 5 copper. So yeah.
Well, okay. How many are there?
You've got 50.
50?
Yeah.
Oh, hot name.
Rogar comes back with the good stuff.
Yeah.
1 sling bullets.
Oh, great, a crossbow. Have you got any bolts?
Right, so I have enough money to facilitate the silver purchases. I do, however, need to nick 8 gold out of the party fund.
So while you're sorting out gold, what's the rest of you doing? Rogar's gone out looking for weapons and such. Which one of you's talking to the caravan to ask
I can
for
do the
horses?
talking. I'm really good at the talking. I wanna.
Here's a crossbow. Throws a crossbow.
Oh,
Ah!
who's speaking to Tamil?
I'll let him give it a go. Let's see what happens.
So Tamel's having a lovely drink with some porridge oats.
Hey, Longshanks, long time,
Hello.
short see.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, is it okay if we borrow some horses?
How many?
5.
For how long?
A day?
As long as you don't kill them, that's fine. It's the least we can do.
I can't promise that.
Diplomacy check. So close, Zach. So close.
I like the idea. He's handed the keys over.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Don't scratch it. I can't promise that.
Oh yeah! 25!
She nods and just kind of laughs at what she presumes is a joke.
You don't know goblins very well, but thank you very much for the horses!
She just tells you to check in with the stables on the way out.
Okay, brilliant. Okay, guys, I got horses. I don't know what we're going to do with them, but we got 5 of them. So that's 1 for us each to ride, although I don't know how to ride, and 1 for eating.
Did they specify clearly that you were allowed to eat one of them?
No, but she didn't say I wasn't allowed to eat. No, she did.
It depends if eating it kills it, Zach. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she didn't say I wasn't allowed to eat it. What? I got us horses? It didn't cost us any money. I did it exactly like you wanted. Oh, priestess of sun and rays.
Well.
Get on the horse.
I mean, it's helpful if you take it out the stable first, but sure, you go right ahead.
So, you go to the stables. You are okay to take the horses. You have horses. You have crossbows. You have arrows. You have bow bearings. You have parade. Is there anything else you believe you need to do before you set off? Having the horses will knock a few hours off, so you reckon you'll get there in 5 hours, so you'll be there for lunchtime.
Does Zinni need a horse, or Linny, sorry, need a horse, or does Linny ride Pusskins?
Ha! You think Linny rides Pusskins?
So Pusskins will also have to like flop itself over a horse or run alongside for 8 hours.
5 hours.
Just 5?
You probably get there in 5
hours.
Pusskins will easily stride.
It's a good job. It's a good job I got a 5th horse. We could just throw the cat over the back of the horse.
I did wonder why it was 5 horses.
Forward thinking, snack and transport for the cat.
Sweet Jesus. Puskins looks at you, looks at the 5th horse, and stands next to Linny's horse.
Entirely fair.
Jeez, ungrateful cat. I mean, honestly, it's like you're a teenager.
So, you've got 5 horses, you've got you 4 on horses, you've got Puskins running alongside of Linny. As soon as you get to the edge of town, Nuala is there. She is unhorsed. Unhorsed. She has no horse. That's a better sentence. Her hood's up, the rain started to fall somewhat, and she just greets you as you get to the edge of town.
Hey, would you like to ride a horse while we travel there? It'll only cost you 2 gold.
That would be most appreciative.
Brilliant, money up front.
She gives you 2 gold.
Yes! Put 2 gold in the potty stash. We are money's up. Aha!
Yes, she climbs onto the horse. So on horseback, we could probably get there in 5.5 hours. So that is good. We will be heading to a valley called the Spike's Cradle. So, are you ready? Because I don't know what lies up ahead. And if we're going to face Vilry herself, I don't know what she'll have at her side to throw at us.
Probably something poisonous or alchemical.
Seems to be her MO.
Cool, I'll take that as a yes. So, you follow Nuala's lead using the information you found previously with the maps and the notes. You go past the drop point that Hallard was using and away from the Orc laboratory that you were at yesterday. The directions from the Orc laboratory lead to the foothills far west of Etran's Folly. Here, nestled in the shadow of the 5 Kings Mountains, there are countless small valleys and crevices. But the directions lead to one particular valley, a place called Spike's Cradle. Up ahead, a wooden palisade spans the valley, a gigantic double door set into its centre. beyond this wall, a guard tower is barely visible, but you can see it. But it is quite difficult to tell whether the guard tower is occupied. So, now we shall throw you onto row 20, players, as we move across to dun dun dun. Can you see your lovely tokens?
I can see my lovely token.
I can see my lovely token.
Can, yep.
No.
Let me
There,
see.
top left.
But aside from that, everything is darkness.
I
Yes.
can also see Pusskins.
No, I still can't see anything in the top left.
Can you see
No,
now?
there you go.
Hey, now I can.
There, I see.
There we go. And for the lovely viewers, see if this works. Skadoosh. Hopefully you can see our lovely faces and this. Right, so
Sweet. Oh, worked.
you're here. There is a huge palisade, as you can see here. Or not, because that's not pinging. Here's the huge palisade and huge double doors. And the guard tower is over here.
Excellent.
Okey-doke.
Can we see anyone on the guard tower as we approach?
You cannot. You can clearly see there is nobody on top of that guard tower.
Where did
Is
the
the-
other ranger go?
The Wilder is slightly off map.
Oh, I totally want her to go first.
She's sorting the horses out.
Is the door open?
It is not.
Ooh.
That'd be far too easy.
Would you like to know?
Given that every
second
door we
ready
open
crossbows.
seems to shoot spears at us, does someone want to check it first to make sure it's not going to shoot
So-
free
I'm
spears
gonna
at
go
us?
stand over here next to the cliff.
The palisade wall's about 15 feet high, and the tops have been cut down and into points.
I will shunt over and investigate the door.
Cool.
See if it's locked, see if it's trapped or anything like
It isn't trapped. You can tell that immediately just by how spacious there is between the gaps of wood that are there. You can see nothing, but you can see that there are 3 wooden locking beams on the other side of it, just by where the slats are.
Can I hear or see glimpses of any guards or other things in the, what I presume is a courtyard beyond?
There is it's a bit of a, it's a yard more than a courtyard, if you know what I mean. It's
Yeah.
just a yard of grass and well-trodden pathways and stuff. And you can see a bit of walling on the far side, but it's hard to get through the gaps. Hard to see through the gaps clearly what the sight before you beholds.
So if we can see the locking bars through the slats, would it be possible to put the blade of a sword through and lift those bars up through the slats?
You can.
Give it a go. Yeah.
So can you
I'll do that.
give me a athletics check? Whoever is doing that.
I've got a scimitar. Does anyone else carry sword?
I've got an axe.
I have
I've got a
fully
dog
loaded,
slicer, but there's no dogs.
I
Oh,
have a fully loaded snow leopard.
I'm reasonably athletic. Can me and
I mean, we
Rogar
could-
both give it a go?
You
We
can
could
bow.
punt the snow leopard over the top of the fence, and the snow leopard then the other side could lift
Let's
the
not
If
slats
you
do
off
want
the
to
fence,
lob
we'll do that.
the
Let's
snow
turn
leopard
that over.
15
As-
feet into the air.
As they start
Spike
discussing
fence.
this, I just go and try and open the door. I do not like the idea of throwing Pusskins over a
She
fence.
said throwing. I was more like, grab the back feet and give her a punt up. She's a cat.
So,
Oh my God.
Kyra, you with your
Yeah,
scimitar, you first go in with the blade, then turn it to use the handle to be a bit more sturdier in prying something rather than the slender blade of the scimitar. And yeah, you manage to leverage the first beam sort of out of its dropping point.
Cool.
There are 2 left. It's quite noisy, by the way.
Do we reckon we could do the other 2 one each at the same time, or is it going to be literally one at a time thing?
You just want me to blow it up?
You reckon you can do one at a time?
can
Both
just
at the same
blow it up.
time?
Let's give it
Okay.
a go.
Right, give you a hand.
No, we're not going
I'll
to
do
bomb
one.
it.
Why not?
Bomb.
It gets the door open.
I get a 20.
And I got a 26.
Again, look at Kyra. Kyra just does like 1 arm push-ups while doing it. So between the 2 of you, using your axe and scimitar, you manage to lift, and the doors swing open, the hinges loose on their hinges type thing, as in I can't remember any words today. They swing open, and as they swing open,
I like to think that I've got these huge robes of Serenray on, but underneath I'm rich like Hulk Hogan, and just no one ever sees it.
What is your strength modifier?
No one ever wants to.
Strength +2.
You are possibly a tiny little bit less strong than me.
I mean, you're a lot stronger than me, put it that way.
And I'm a dwarf, so I don't look strong, I'm just dense.
That's annoying.
It's toning. That's
Fog
what it is.
walls annoying me. Right, so guys, I need you to
Oh,
roll
wow.
initiative.
Suddenly there's a lot of stuff on this screen. Oh,
Suddenly,
shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hide it behind my character sheet.
Cool. It was annoying me trying to do the reveal area.
Oh, I
That's fine.
forgot to... Oh,
You
hang on, that's
forgot.
perception anyway.
Right.
I forgot to click my,
I
my
forgot to
token.
click my token as well.
Right,
I
you all
clicked off
did.
it.
You all did. It was great rolls, but you got to do them again, kids.
I haven't
Oh.
clicked yet. Hold on.
So Rogar's in there.
Yeah, I clicked on it, then went to go click my initiative.
Oh, it's
accidentally
even
clicked
better.
my character
Yeah,
sheet,
mine's
and
better
then
as well.
clicked my initiative.
Cool.
Hey, hang on. This time I did click my character sheet, but it didn't go in.
Well, click your token, not your character
I did
sheet.
click my token rather.
Yeah.
Well, click it
Yeah.
again.
It's okay, dear. It's like working with monkeys, not as goblins.
31. There you go.
It's
You
still
got-
not doing it.
Why is that not doing that?
It's because it's clicking perception and not initiative.
That is very true.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I mean, it doesn't take a goblin with an intelligence of
Right.
18 to work that out, but I
Right.
Probably
did.
wants the 31.
Jesus Christ, you're on it now, mate. So that was brilliant. Right, and Pusskins goes at the same time as you, my lovely orc brute. I'll have to turn.
For those watching, we're not normally this incompetent, just half the time.
That's a lie.
I mean,
I
yeah.
mean, I'm not that bad. I've got bombs.
I'm getting some off.
I'm not incompetent. I can just blow things up.
Exactly. It's like my Wednesday night game all over again. I play a bomber in that one. I think there's a theme.
I thought for a second there you said I
15,
play Obama in that one.
17.
No, a
It's
bomber.
very
A
confusing.
bomber. Not Obama. That guy's like my hero.
No, stop making the Twitch chat.
It's okay. I pop my Twitch chat out. The only
Yeah, me too, but I keep accidentally putting it to one side so I can see the rest of my sheet and stuff, and then
Right,
hit
so
that side of Chrome.
as the doors swing open, you see a large pink desk over there.
Man, I'd be over here.
Swing open. Yep, you two over there. As the double doors swing open, you can see 2, 3 orcs ahead of you here and here. Obviously, let's get rid of you. God, roll 20.
Call back. There's 2, 3 orcs ahead of us.
Kyra, you go first. As
Oh,
they
shit.
pull
I think they can
weapons
see you.
and they look as though they're going to come towards you, stabby style.
Well,
Is the
might
door-
as well carry on with what I'm good at. I cast Daze at the one to the closest to me to the top of the screen.
This one,
Yeah.
cool. Bloody orc brute.
So will saving throw of 19.
Yeah, I sod it. I know what it is anyway. 19 fails.
Yep.
7
Hooray!
points of damage.
It's just kind of a panicked a cast. Just
So
it's
you
almost
are-
like it's just the way I react now. As if I see an orc, it's just daze it.
So boom, you on reaction just see the orc and Seren Ray's light dazes the orc brute.
Cool.
And you
That's
see
7
the,
points of mental damage.
Common sight that you see, blood pouring out the eyes, ears, and nose.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dribbling again.
I'm sorry.
Uh,
Put down your weapons and I won't do it again.
You got anything else? You got anything else?
Close the door.
Has
I don't know.
as this
if-
happens, does he put his weapon down?
He does not.
No, then I'm gonna. Oh no, where's my? Oh no, my sling has disappeared.
Oh no.
After all of those amazing stones, you deleted your sling.
Somehow, yeah. Okay, I was gonna use my sling, but it's disappeared, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna re-sort that out and come back to me after that.
My love.
My sling.
Wow,
Cool.
it's
Yeah.
like
I love-
we're semi-professionals.
Yeah.
Like
This one-
you've got one action. You can close the door because it takes an action to open the door.
You try and close the 2 enormous double doors that are 5 foot wide each that have swung into the yard.
I won't do that, but I will. The door that's on the bottom here, I will put it so it's almost like blocking the view of those other two towards us. Try and use it as cover, essentially.
Cool.
So I would only have eyes on one orc at the moment.
Okay.
And now I'm going to try and fix my sling.
Alright, so this orc will use an action point to go bam, and then use its first action point. Right. I do not like some stuff on this, and that is I need my orcs. Where are my orcs? Orky brute. There you go. Ha ha ha. Yes. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, it's just adding orcs.
That's the worst.
I don't want orcs. I want the character sheet. There you go. I'll just get rid of these orcs. Right. My apologies.
Multiply orcs.
Yeah. It's run round to you. It will now use its orc knuckle dagger to punch you.
I'm just not me, right? Behind the door.
It's going to punch you, yes.
Oh, but I'm looking up sling stuff. That's not fair.
Well,
I'm just patting myself down, looking for my sling. I look up, there's an orc. Ah!
At least you got a door in the way. It's got out to your seat.
does a 19 hit you?
With the door in the way?
Yes.
Do I get anything for
No.
that? No. No, my AC's 18.
Apparently, the door swings both ways.
It essentially just comes up and pulls the door away and punches you in the face with an orc knuckle dagger. So if 19 hits you, that is 8 points of piercing damage as you just get smashed in the face.
Ow!
Yay! Start as we mean to go on!
For its third.
Continue looking for my sling.
For its third, it will just try and punch you again, to be fair. The first one, 20 minus 5, 15.
Does not hit.
Cool. That's that orc's turn.
God.
Next, he'll go and punch Rogar in the face with its orc knuckle dagger.
Miss!
Boom. It will attempt it again with a minus 5.
Ooh.
21. Takes 6 points of piercing damage as a spiky knuckle duster smacks you across the cheek and you taste your own blood. Linny, you're up.
Oh, lucky
It sounds
orc.
delicious.
Could Pusskins get in there and then run back out again? Or is it
Pusskins would not be
intense?
able to get into melee with them two as they are.
Cool. So I guess I'm just gonna. I guess I can see that one, but
You
with
could-
the door,
you
I
could
might not be able to see the other one.
No, you can see both. It
Alright.
pulled the door like in, so now the doors are swung in and it's just them four in a bit of a melee.
All right. I will go for the top one. If actually I've got electric arc, I can get both of them.
Nice.
So that's saving reflex DC.
Right, so the top one's reflex save is a 23, and the
Alright.
the bottom one is a 20.
All right. Well, I tried. That's what's important.
Does it take no damage whatsoever if they save?
I think it's no damage because it is just a cantrip.
Okay, so no damage.
So
So well done on that.
No, it is a basic reflex save, so it's half damage.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Cool.
half damage.
So
Treat
which
it like a
is
fireball.
half of 7. Should
Ah.
be round up or round down.
Down.
All right. So that's 3 lightning damage to both of them.
Rogar and Kara, you see this druidic.
Dread.
I tell them, when we were all druids, you see this druidic lightning arc spark around the floor on the other side and just reach around these two orc brutes.
Nice.
I'm going to send my last action to have Pusskins run over here, and then have Pusskins kind of take the stealth action.
Okay. Yeah.
Does that thing that cats do when they like get down in the grass and move their shoulders like?
17.
17. Cool.
Yeah,
I hope it
exactly
does.
that, Stu. The shoulder thing where they.
Make
Wiggle down.
sure all your hit points are full on your tokens, because Rogar's isn't, or at least whatever you got after your night's rest.
Yeah, Rogar, make sure you all that damage you just did, put it back to
Yeah.
full.
Oh, hang on a minute. So I undo the 6. I
Sorry,
understand, right?
I'm totally on this. Rogar, you're up.
I can. Because of the way the game works, I hope these guys don't have a
Jesus.
back opportunity.
Who put sunglasses on Pusskins?
It's one of the things you can use your gravy boats for.
Oh,
Is to
yes.
amend an emote.
That's pretty
I
badass.
love it.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna mark this guy.
That's tickle, isn't it? Oh Jesus! Go on then.
Boy, you're my prey.
You're gonna mark him as prey. I'll give him his little orange ginger dot for ginger prey.
And I had recently just used my axe to lift a bar, so I didn't actually have my crossbow ready. So
No.
I'm gonna smack him in the face.
In the face.
Axe.
So war axe to the chops.
Ooh, 22 to hit.
Ooh. Yep.
11 slashing damage.
Oh, you can go bye bye. You
Yay!
smash.
Oh yeah, but oh, hang on a minute.
Do you get to move the prey? Or is that how that works?
No, it's an action to declare that. So what I'm going to do instead, with my final action, is I'm going to quick draw my light crossbow and shoot the figure.
Oh, go on then.
Or my regular size crossbow, since light crossbows don't exist anymore.
Yay!
This will be at minus.
We've got a pride Pusskins.
I knew that Pusskins emote would be popular.
A 9. It goes fast as it.
Yep. You're just distracted from swinging your axe and pulling your light crossbow. Just
Yeah.
Oh well.
Right.
that you?
Done. Yeah, me. I made Pusskins an opening.
25.
I didn't realise that, guys.
Launch a javelin at you, Rogar.
Yeah, what a surprise.
Does a 10 hit you? No, bloody hell.
No, 10 misses.
It will then use. There you go. That's its turn. Zach, you're up.
Okay, so after carefully reading, and by carefully I mean giving it maybe 30 seconds of the rulebook, I can't find out how many actions it takes to reload a crossbow. Would you happen to know?
For your crossbow, 1.
It takes 1.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't get you a heavy crossbow, which takes 2.
Okay, that's good. Because I couldn't find anywhere in the book where it spoke about crossbows needing actions to reload. But
They have a reload quantity of 1 or 2.
Ooh, there we go. Right, okay. I'm going to shoot this one with my brand spanking new crossbow of Spankington.
Cool.
Never be as good as a dwarf.
You do that.
Please don't miss.
Ooh,
A 16.
You hit.
Ha! Take 1 point of damage.
Pity.
I shoot it in the big toe. Ah! Dwarf! Even I can shoot stuff now.
And Rogar's like, aha, I told you crossbows are a superior weapon. Ah.
But their pinpoint accuracy, I mean, that toe is never going to hit itself.
Next time, Zach, try shooting it in the heart area.
In the heart. Okay, I'm going to take 1 action to reload.
Okay.
And then, to make it easier, I'm going to get a little closer. So I'm going to get to there, and then that is my go.
Oh, okay. Kyra, you're up. There's 2 in front of you.
I will, I guess, swing out with the scimitar at one of them, the one directly in front of me.
Okay.
See if that does anything. 18 to hit.
18 does indeed hit.
It's 8 points of slashing damage.
Ooh. This thing is looking on its ass.
Okay, let's try and finish him off. As with my remaining 2 actions, with my free hand, I reach forward and cast Daze again.
Oh, to the same one or to the...
The same one, yeah, the one directly in front of me. He's kind of the bigger threat.
What is it? A will save, isn't it?
Will save of 19, yeah.
20.
Shit. I just hold my hand towards his face then and nothing happens. God damn it.
Speak to the hand. Are you done?
Yeah.
Cool, he's gonna...
Run away, run away.
She's gonna...
I'm gonna keep my hand there though. Hopefully it will like block his view.
She's gonna knuckle punch you. Does a 9 hit you?
Nah.
Bloody better not do. -5 on the second one.
Oof.
Ooh.
That does
Oh,
though.
22 with a nat. Right, can you take...
Yeah, that hits.
Can you take 16 points of piercing damage
Ooh.
as this... you put your hand up, and with the first attack, she just moves your hand out of the way in an attempt to hurt you, but fails. And the second one just opens straight into your nose, bridge your nose. You feel a crack. Your eyes water. You still standing?
Yeah. Not looking great, but I'm standing.
And then, why not? And then for a last ditch attempt at -10. Woo! That's not bad. It's not bad. 14?
Does not hit. Thank God.
Jesus Christ.
Whew.
Linny, you're up.
I take a step forward and I smack a heel on our nice, lovely bow.
Thank you.
I thought you were going to heal the dwarf.
So do that with the 2-action one, so it's 6 + 8.
Cool. Thank
14
you.
heals.
14 heals.
Oh, look at you lot on with your spells and stuff now.
Wait, no, I could do that at range.
It's
I'm
gravy
not gonna
time.
move.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
I'm gonna spend
you for the
last
host.
action. The last action to command Pusskins to hide and also take cover as best as they can next to the wall.
Okay. So you're just giving up on being a druid, yeah? And just, you know, just bend Linny off and become a wizard. I understand. Not Linny, Pusskins.
No, you said I couldn't get through because they got there's 2 people in the way, so he's waiting. He's prepared.
Is that you done? Nice healing, by the
I
way.
made space for him.
I think he's also. There's no hold action. Oh no, it's you use 2 actions to hold 1 action, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. No, that's it.
What you're trying to say is you're done. I understand. Rogar, you're
I'm
up.
trying. I'm learning. Pusskins hasn't died in 1 round, so therefore I'm already there.
Yeah.
That's because once again, Pusskins isn't doing anything. I see you can't.
He's hiding. He's fine. Do you see him? Roll me a perception.
I'm not going to roll you anything. You're not the DM of me.
He's hiding in a bush.
Okay, I'm going to mark this newcomer as my prey.
Okay.
I'm going to stride forward so that what's his face can get him. Pusskins can get him. Because, you know, got to let
Good
our
old
conquering
what's his
hero
face.
actually do some damage. And then I will hit him, or try to hit him, or hopefully hit him.
Okay. Smash away.
Oh, yeah, 21.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Miss. Yeah, it hits.
Oh, right, 10. 10 damage. Oh,
Boom.
ta-da.
Your
that's me
war
done.
axe cleaves into their chest. Jesus. It's now their turn. They'll retaliate with a orc knuckle dagger to the face. They like going for the face. 16
On who?
on Rogar.
Yes. Missed me. Haha.
-5.
Missed me.
19. Jesus Christ. And -10. Oh, I've rolled twice for some reason. We'll take the highest one. Nah, well.
No chance.
So this orc brute just starts swinging at you, but because of the wound you've just inflicted on them, they just can't purchase.
Is that a critical fail?
Ooh.
It's a 0,
Well,
so
hang on. What did you get? You got a 10.
Yeah,
so
so
yeah,
10
so
minus
it's
10.
failed.
It's 20.
Yeah.
Cool. So it'll do 2 points of damage to itself as it swings on its last one and punches itself in the face.
I use dwarven tunnel fighting techniques to displace him.
This one is roaring in Orcish. Alarm, alarm for those that.
Oh, that's me! That's me!
25. How far can it throw that javelin? I doubt it's that far. Ale, ale. Right, what's going on here? What has happened here?
Do you love those moments where the DM starts, spazzing out and going, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And you're like, "Well, I don't know, I can't see."
Javelin, 30 feet. Oh no.
Probably nothing good for us, regardless.
5, 10, 15, 20, 24. Cool. Oh, yeah, bastard. It will stand there. Yeah, in fact, it is sodded. There you go. It shouts, "Alame, alame."
Alame.
Alame.
It's hungry. It's shouting salame.
Allow me.
You interpret it however you wish. It's still going to throw a javelin at you when you come near it.
Where?
So, oh god. Zek, you're up, mate.
It's my turn. Okay. Getting the hang of this crossbow, I will once again shoot, but this time at this orc.
Okay.
Yep.
Your crossbow
13.
bolt just misses Rogar.
Okay, I'll reload and I will try again. Stupid dwarf told me crossbow was superior again.
Do you get any bonuses for your shooting? Or is it just a -5?
I'm an alchemist. I don't get any bonuses for shooting.
I don't know, you switched to crossbow.
I know.
No.
15?
Nope. Your crossbow bolt just goes through Rogar's beard this time.
I'm getting closer!
To Rogar. Kyrie, you're up.
Going with the scimitar again.
Slash
Give that a
A.
go. Slash A. Oh, that's not so great. Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Ah, heck with
Sparks
it then.
fly as you hit the knuckle dagger of the orc.
Straight in with the days again then, why not?
Oh, Jesus.
I approve, Rogar. You store your crossbow bolts in your beard.
You mean your crossbow bolts?
Well, it's yours now. You could just fire it at something else, right?
Its mind
7 points.
just oozes out of its brain as it hits, out of its ears as it hits the deck.
Yes! Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that you done, or have you got movement? It's days
Well
one.
done. Vicious violence has happened.
That's me done.
Lily, you're up.
I think you're muted, Rob. There you go.
Command Pusskins.
I mean, we'd never tell. He talks so softly.
Pusskins runs up.
Oh, you.
Get involved, cat!
Puskins does run up.
What was that?
Was that miss?
Do you want
10 misses?
Do you really want me to answer that? Yeah. Puskins runs up and just snaps at the air near the orc in a menacing,
12 misses. I'm
It
pretty
does
sure.
indeed. It does
Oh,
indeed.
yeah.
Damn it.
Puskins just kind of
an 8
looks,
anyway.
just tries to look distracting and menacing.
And he gets it hides round the corner. Oh dear.
Rogar, you're up.
And then I'm going to move up closer to the gate.
Oh, you're moving. Good, there we
And
go.
that's it. There we go. There's my turn done.
Some superb Puskins action there.
Just out of interest, AD, the Wolffang talisman that I put on Pusskins last time, gives +1 AC and some stuff. Because I don't think I ever found out from you the other things that this talisman did. I don't suppose any of that increases like damage by any chance.
Nothing useful. It's on a cat.
You don't know it's special.
It does not.
No, okay. Well, don't forget, Rob, that Puskins has +1 AC.
I have added the +1.
Excellent.
I will stab or slash chop for a 19.
19 does indeed hit. And how many
Suck
damage?
my 15
Jesus.
damage.
Jesus.
Oof.
All right, you're
Not
weird.
bad.
You just
Whoppa!
obliterate that orc with your axe.
Oh, yeah.
Reload the crossbow in my other hand. Shoot the other orc.
Okay.
Hang on a second. Oh yeah, there we go.
Is this at -5?
This will be
Oh, Jesus.
23 critical.
What's that? 20 points
Oh,
of damage?
yeah. 20 points.
20
yeah.
points of damage.
You
Thank you for that crossbow bolt,
you
Lizzie.
cleave one with
That's
your
okay.
you cleave one with your war axe. You almost Schwarzenegger Terminator 2 spin the shotgun crossbow to reload it and just put it straight through the forehead of the orc.
I claim half that kill. It was my crossbow bolt.
Right, Zek. It's your turn, Zek. You are all still in initiative.
But we don't immediately see anything.
Not yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna stop there. That is all of my actions to get to there and go, oh my god, I feel safe. I've got a wall behind me.
The important things.
Maybe the cat can do something useful. Useful!
It did. It distracted the guy in front of me so I could kill it.
Yeah.
That's my turn done, Mr. DM.
It's what, sorry?
That's my turn done.
That's cool.
Yeah. I know you've got the pensive look on.
I am trying to get all the stats out for the things that you may or may not have just awoken. So, that is your turn done. Right. Time to... Right, I've just got to make a few rolls. There we go. Sorry, you're going to love this. Jesus.
This is fine.
A lot of orc brutes I'm seeing rolling initiative. Oh god, no.
I mean, I've been more worried about the one that's called Lord Nah.
So, who was we on? We were on Zek, weren't we? So, after Zek... Nope. That's fine. Get rid of that. So... Zek, you've done your turn. Lord Nah. So, out of this hut here... Let's have a bit of description, seeing as you've essentially unlocked like 3 zones already. When you walk into the immediate area past the doors, there is a... Beyond the palisade, there's a well-trodden yard. A small wooden hut is built against the southern rock wall, which you can see... here. A guard tower stands at the north end of the... I cannot say that word correctly. Edifice, whatever. That bit over there. Edifice, there you go. While a 2-storey dome anchors the south. The fortress has a brooding look about it with narrow windows set between heavy pillars of rock. Yeah.
Okay.
This wooden hut here. In the centre of this wooden hut, there's a massive tarp over the top of this wooden hut for the roof.
Okay.
You hear a loud roaring in a... Do any of you speak giant?
Yes!
Do you?
Yes!
Oh, cool. You can hear something along the lines of "out your beds, follow me" type words.
I will call back to the dwarf. I think there's a giant. He's telling everyone to get up.
Oh, great.
You got this, buddy!
And this huge... where?
It's fine, ogres also speak giant, just saying.
From the looks of him, he looks orcish when you first lay eyes upon him. He's bigger than you lot, but he's not a giant, but he's just a massive orc. He's got like patchwork clothing, thick furs and leather around him. He's got a huge wooden club in his hand, and a couple of smaller axes tucked into some sort of rope belt. He looks pretty big, and he comes shouting out in orcish, and he's like, "Time to kill some little uns." And yeah, so that's
Definitely not me he's talking about. He's talking about you.
Probably can't even see you.
Nobody can see me. I'm invisible.
I mean, I'd come up with some sort of witty repartee retort, but I'm not for a while of initiative, so I'll hold off.
I just sob a little bit.
I also sob a little bit. I'm right in there with you.
I'll cry for you once I've run away safely.
And Pusskins is clearly not going to get hit anytime soon.
I mean,
so
at the moment,
That's
you're
fine.
the one
Pusskins is
stuck
fine.
in there with
Rogar.
Zeke.
So
We're
you can
very
see-
close to the door.
You can see this massive orc followed by 2 more orc brute-looking folk coming out of this wooden building here. It's your go, Rogar.
Oh, it is my go. Excellent.
Just get it on.
I'm just going to look at the 3 dead orcs.
The large
Look down
orc,
at
he just steps over him.
Look down at the crossbow in my hands. There was shrug, reload. You, baby. Real heroes don't look at explosions.
Don't look back at explosions. This is where we
Not
run
bad.
away.
23 to hit.
Cool. Are you shooting the big one?
Yeah, shoot the big
You
one.
hit 7 points. Skadoosh.
And I will reload again. To be done.
Lovely. Linny, you're up.
I haven't moved. Nah.
Okay. I'm just double checking the thing. Cool. I'm
Right,
moving.
make it fast.
Moving over up here, and then I'm gonna cast Sudden Bolt on the big dude.
Which
Just popped up.
does what?
Hopefully
Sudden bolt.
damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. I
That's
say
19
reflex.
reflex.
That's a lot of D12.
Yeah.
Jesus. What am I doing? A reflex?
Yeah.
10?
So that's 24 electricity damage.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, if it helps, if it'd gone one worse, it would have been 40.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just unleash this sudden bolt of lightning that scorches through the air and just envelops this large orc. He roars in agony, his skin burns to the heat of it, and he just slams his wooden club into the ground.
Wow, Palpatine, where are you hiding that?
Wow.
That's the end of my turn.
Wow, Lenny. Oh, wow. This one. Zach, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to scamper over here to Rogar. I'm going to turn round, and then I am going to throw a bomb. Yeah, back to what I know. Yep.
He's launching a bomb. Splash bomb by any chance? Oof.
It is. How did you guess?
Who are you throwing that at?
This one.
It misses.
What? He's huge, though.
Aye, and your little bomb's tiny, and yet still you missed.
All right. Well, he takes 1 point of damage anyway.
Is it just the immediate 5 feet around him that takes splash?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So not them.
I go, cool kids, don't look at the explosions. 5, 10, 15, 20. There we go. I finished my turn.
No. Cara?
Okay.
There are 5 brutish-looking orcs and a very large orc, all coming at you with clubs and knuckle daggers and javelins coming out against your party.
I hold my scimitar up towards them and then just kind of push divine energy through it, and a spiritual weapon of the scimitar appears between the big guy and the little guys.
Okay.
And I will continue sustaining that.
I'll tell you what.
Takes 1 action every turn to sustain a spell.
Mm-hmm.
1 action every turn to keep it going. All right, cool.
Yeah. So I only have 2 actions each go now if I want to do things.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. That's your little spiritual weapon. And we'll.
There's a 16 hit on the big guy.
16 on the big guy does not hit.
Well, it doesn't do anything, but it is there. I think it only strikes the once, I'm pretty sure, from what I read. In which case, since it doesn't hit, I'll go, oh, for fuck's sake, and I'll finally get out my sling, which I found it. I found it! And slingshot a little ball. Does a 17 hit?
On the big guy?
Yeah.
It does not.
Well,
it does hit him, but it just hits him and then falls to the floor.
Aha! Oh. I put it behind my back and pretend it wasn't me.
So you know, Kyra, this thing here is your spiritual weapon, and you should be able to control it.
Yay! Yeah, I can. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's it.
So this one will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then launch a javelin at Rogar. Javelin. Where are you, javelin? 9. Is that a critical fail? What's your AC? 20. Ooh.
Rogar, you are on mute.
Hold on.
Rogar has not said anything. Scrappy has remained quiet and zen while javelins just go like, yeah.
As the orc tries to throw the javelin, it actually catches itself on the throw on a bit of a. It's not a very smooth javelin. You get a bit of rag coming across, and it cuts its face as the javelin just lands 3 feet from it. Not happy. It will launch its second javelin. Jesus Christ! And it will.
As my old tunnel fighting instructor used to say. Oh wait on a minute, I didn't know a tunnel fighting instructor. Anyway, as my old instructor used to say, try again.
Hey!
There's
more free spears!
There's now 2 spears stuck in the ground here. 2 javelins stuck in the ground here.
Oh, that's interesting.
That is also another critical fail. It might to take some damage.
I've already applied the damage.
Yay!
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Rogar, you're getting a javelin to the face. He says.
Got a promise?
Well, they're gonna. The second orc looks at its mate and be like, right, this is how you do it. It will fail. It will then launch another one at -10 and fail. So this time, 2 javelins go whizzing past you and actually stick in the palisade behind you.
Free spears!
More free spears! It was a great day!
Lord Na will. Where's his movement? 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right? That's not it, 30. Right? It will then use.
Oh no!
It will use an action point to rage.
Yay! It's a barbarian!
Hades and his other.
Oh, 6 sessions. 6 sessions I've waited for a monster to have rage.
Quick, kill it fast.
Oh. So. Now it is raging. A few things happen. 1. His AC goes down by 1.
Yeah, means it's easier to hit.
He gets 8 temporary hit points.
Hit points go up.
That's not good.
And he does 4 additional damage with his attacks.
In terms of like how many hits he's taken, does he look pretty much in perfect health? Like he doesn't look like heavily bruised or bleeding at the moment?
He's not blooded yet. And less so now he's raged, and you sort of see his muscles pop around him, and some of the smaller wounds come up. As he now swings the wooden club at Rogar. In a ragey.
Yeah, crush the dwarf. I mean, don't crush the dwarf.
Ooh, that is a hit.
21. So that'll be 7 points of damage, plus it's 4 for rage. So 11 points of bludgeoning.
Cool. And you shoving?
Am I what, sorry?
You shoving as well, or is that him done?
Shoving?
Yeah.
Yeah, shove action. You push him back.
No. Backswing shove. No.
You can use it to push me wherever you want to.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't.
Rogar's your turn. There's a large raging orc in front of you.
I will take a club to the face. I will shoot him. Because this is what you do nowadays in combat. Gun kata!
Oh, you hit.
10 damage.
Crossbow under the chin.
Yeah. Is that a crit? Just out of interest.
It is not.
His AC's not gone that low.
No, his AC goes down
Got
by
down
one.
for 1.
Yeah, I know. I didn't actually know what his AC was last time. I hit him so
I
many
think it was
times.
because you said the 17 kind of hit off him and then fell.
Yeah, but I throwed an 18 and it went, smashed at his feet.
Oh, come on, I'm not paying attention. I'm going to reload as an action and I'm going to try again.
Okay.
I'm going to miss this time though because of the -4.
You do indeed miss.
Oh no, he's not my hunter's target.
Chat has suggested we should just strap all the spears to Pusskins and just get him to run in at things. I love that idea.
Wait, we should just strap bombs to Pushkins.
No bomb,
I got loads of bombs. We could just strap them to him.
So, Rogar, you're done. Linny, you're up.
I'm going to spend 2 actions to cast Lightning Arc, or Electric Arc,
Where?
on this one, so
Okay.
Lord Nar, and this one because he's just about in range.
Okay. When you say just about.
He's in the 30 feet.
Oh, it arcs 30 feet. Oh, arcs.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I assume that both our
Oh,
targets. have
Jesus.
to be
Yeah,
within
of you. Yeah, that is mental.
Yeah.
Take it.
But yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool. What did you do? Reflex save. Lord Nar does a 21.
That's fine.
Half
So he takes
damage.
2 electricity damage.
That's cool. And the other one does 18.
Figured the 2 damage is still at least some damage. At
Well,
least
the
you
other one
kind
did
of-
18, so 5 damage on the other one.
Yeah.
So that's good.
No, oh yeah, there you go. Why did it do that?
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, cool.
Mm.
So 2 on him and 5 on the other one, yeah? Yeah. Lightning damage. You got what else, Liddy?
So, okay, so I can ready an action by spending 2 actions to do 1 action, right?
Okay.
Why are you readying an action? They're all here.
Right, because I want to ready an action. Well, no, I want to spend an action to give Pusskins 2 actions, and Pusskins can ready an action for if anyone tries to come through this door, to swipe at them.
Okay. Fair.
That's the end of my turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Linny, you're getting a javelin to the face.
Yeah! I mean, oh no.
Does a 6 hit you?
That's a real big critical miss.
So 6 and a 9. 6 and a 14 even, so you critically missed. So you can take damage. Jesus Christ, these orcs should not be throwing javelins. People get hurt, you know what I mean? And not the people they're aiming at. Zach, you're up.
Okay.
Javelins, well, a javelin flew past Linny, and severin really knows where it went.
This looks incredibly
javelin.
dangerous. I'm going to move over here, and then I'm going to level my brand new spanky crossbow, and I'm going to shoot this guy. Because hopefully it should be slightly easier.
Please don't shoot me in the back of the head.
I mean, I'll try to shoot in the back of the head. I mean,
Don't
I'll
shoot me
try
in the back
not
of the
to.
head
I think 22?
Lean to the side.
22 does hit.
Hey!
I curved it! I curved it!
Wanted, baby.
5 points of damage! And then I will reload. All smug. That dwarf is gonna love me if he's
See,
alive.
crossbows, weapon of champions.
I mean, it'd take a lot less action.
You got out left, Linny?
I don't know how to use it.
Shut up. I know.
Not Linny. Zach, you got out left?
No, that's it. My last action was reloading and feeling smug.
Oh. Right, you're getting a javelin at you, Kyra.
Of course I am.
Oof.
23. That'll be 5 points of piercing damage.
Free javelin, yay!
Yeah, look, it's stuck in here.
Don't even have to pull it out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it will go help out his boss. Or his boss, even. No, this one. 25. And launch a javelin at you, Kyra.
Okay.
17.
Misses.
Boom.
Yeah.
It will then go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do they have 30 or just 25? They have 25, cool. And go there. Kyra, you're up.
I don't even know what I want to do. I mean, I'm going to sustain my attack on this spiritual weapon, move it to here, and try hitting again. Let's see if this works. That's a 15. That won't hit.
It does not.
So that's one action used.
Is it an action to maintain it and an action to make it attack?
No, it's an action to sustain it and move it to attack.
Oh, okay.
I basically have to sustain it every time I
that's
want
cool.
to keep using it.
That's
Otherwise,
cool.
it disappears.
Makes sense.
I guess I will daze the brute that is closest to me.
This one?
Yeah.
A will save for the mighty days. 16.
Fails. He takes 7 points of mental damage.
You see the blood pour from ears and nose. That you done?
Yeah.
Ooh. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Orc knuckle duster to the face.
Oh no.
Not
Misses.
Not with that roll. What's your AC?
Not 9, that's for sure.
No, but is it 19? Or
No,
above?
it's 18.
Oh, okay.
Very close.
AD, just pause you there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Spiritual weapon should have had flanking bonus, or not.
I don't think it counts as a person. It doesn't count as
right.
anything
Yeah.
other than just a invisible attack.
So it doesn't get the -2
No.
off AC.
No,
from me.
unfortunately.
Okay, that's cool.
It's because I can't hit it, so it's just a floating.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
Yeah.
It also means you can't like enchant it to do any different damage types and stuff. It is literally just a force weapon. I can change it to do. I think I can change it to do slashing damage if I want to.
That's cool. No, I was just wondering if it got advantage from me being where I was.
Sadly, no.
Oh well.
Nah, it's a
Well, I mean, part 2 of my master plan was just to run in there and join you so that it is flanked, and then like 8 million orcs showed up, and so that plan went
One.
straight out the fucking window.
One orc moved up.
So
1
we
million
know,
orcs.
we now know that the cleric can't count.
1
Apologies,
knew that.
million.
So why do you think she keeps giving away all the money?
I don't give away the money. I never have the money in the first place. I can't give it if I do not take it
So,
in the first place.
Rogar, an orc runs up into the gap here and punches you in the face with this orc knuckle dagger for 23.
1
will hit.
million orcs.
Take your 5 points of piercing damage, sir.
Okay.
It's
Owie.
now Lord Nar's turn. We'll call him Lord Nar for, guesswork. Well,
Okay.
looky here. Eh? Din, 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 din. I'm gonna smash you, Gingy. How many times have I said that? Do you wanna? That'll be a 20.
I don't know, but I don't think I want to know how many times.
20?
20 is exactly my AC.
That is exactly 14. That is 18 points of bludgeoning damage.
Look, there's bits of dwarf all over the inside.
That hurt.
And well, he's a raging death machine. Let's swing again at -5. Oh no! Ooh! Does a 27 hit you?
Yeah, 27 hits.
Jeez.
9 damage is gonna.
It's 13 damage, mate. It's 13 damage.
Yeah, that's a Rogar on the floor.
That is a Rogar on the floor.
TPK. TPK.
After all the damage I've done to him as well.
Run away!
Oh, save the dwarf. Save the dwarf.
Ragey Orc will hit you on the floor for a
Oh no!
-10 plus -2 for prone. Is it stupid? I
No,
don't.
I get the -2. My AC goes down by -2 for being prone.
But I'm still at -10 to hit you.
Yes.
What? Yeah.
That's such a weird.
But the AC is only 18.
So that'll be a 16. So he just slams the floor next to your head, and there's a big divot where one day a rabbit will come and make a home. Rogar, you're on dying 1. It's
Yep.
Can you give me a roll, please?
I am on dying 1.
I'm going to use the red as the dying. So you're on
I
dying
can't
1.
remember what I need to roll.
You roll a flat d20.
That's right. No, I meant as in I don't know where the button is.
Oh, right.
There we go.
Oh,
I get a 2.
you are dying 2. Let's put.
That is dying 2. I'm going to hero point.
Oh, there we go. I bloody forget about them every time. I hit you, roll points.
I'm
Do you
going
currently
to
have
what time we
2 hero
started?
points?
You started.
Started at
You started
10
at about 10 to 10, so you've got 1 hero point to spend.
Well, no. Right.
You should
so
all have 2. You should all currently have 2 hero points.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
I will use that to get up and move there.
That's cool. 2 seconds. While I read something I've not used before.
Oh dear, they've got a tax opportunity.
An
No.
adjacent
It has a
floor.
reaction.
Okay, so it's no escape. As a reaction, the trigger is an adjacent foe moves away, so that'll be you. Lord
Yeah,
Nar may
yeah.
move up to his speed, but must
I
end his
love this
move
barbarian ability.
as close to the triggering creature as possible without entering the triggering creature's square. So
The dwarf has just dragged the barbarian to us.
Oh, great.
So as you run, Lord Nar's like, "Not today, Gingy," and just runs after you.
Oh, Pusskins.
He hasn't come through, so he does not get an attack.
No,
on.
but the dwarf has, so Pushkin's action goes off.
I said when an orc comes through the door.
I'm definitely not on
I don't know,
So-
you've disappeared off the screen.
Lean forward.
Okay.
Right? Puskins would not attack Rogar.
Yeah. Has what's his face? Lord Nar. Does he attack as well when he strides up? or just strides up?
No, he just follows you.
Oh, fine.
Just
He's getting a
moves
crossbow
straight
in the
up.
face then.
Cool.
He is as well. Ah!
Cool.
26 to hit.
5 damage. Rah.
It's actually 7 damage, 80.
Okay. Why's that?
Because I added +2 because I reloaded.
Ah.
Because my damage calculation doesn't have that in, just in case I haven't. Something.
So what are you doing with your last action point? Oh,
That
you
was
got up,
it.
you got up,
Stand
didn't you?
up,
You got
move
sorry.
away, shoot.
Lily, you're up.
That's it.
Okay. I think I'm just gonna go with the electric arc again. I feel that's fairly decent. Just a Lord Nar and the other orc in the doorway.
And what's this saving throws? So saving throw for Lord Nar, reflex. 22.
So that's
Oh.
3 points of electricity damage.
Oh. 23.
Oh man.
3 on him too. Okay. And I'm gonna raise my shield.
Fair.
Why are you raising your shield back there?
They
Fear.
got javelins. And Rogar might go down.
This one is going to launch
Pretty
its
well.
javelin. I'll say at Rogar, but with a -2 for everybody in the way. So the first javelin will come at you and miss.
Miss.
It will launch its second javelin at you and miss.
Ah, but it hurt itself.
It does. And its third javelin, because who cares? And then we go.
Javelins this thing got.
I was gonna say, like, hopefully they run out soon, and then it's just this awkward waiting your turn.
N +1. N being the number to kill us.
That orc has no javelins left.
To be fair, at the rate they're going, I'm quite happy for them to fail to throw javelins at me forevermore, really.
More spears.
Zek, you're up. Javelins have just sort of hit the palisade around you, like sideways. They aren't even stuck in them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to perform 3 actions. My first is to step here.
Don't everyone
My
perform
next
it?
action is to pass Rogar a potion of healing.
Ooh.
And then my third action is to apologize profusely while I toss a bomb. Ha ha! At this one.
Okay. Okay. We wait as Roll20 catches up. Ooh, yeah, you hit.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So they all take 1, don't they?
Yeah. So everyone around him takes 1 point of damage, and then he takes.
Ooh, nice.
With a +2 onto that. So 9 points of damage.
Your
And,
acid
dead.
melts through his face and he just hits the deck.
Awesome.
Yeah! 1 down! That's 1 for Goblin, that's 2 for Goblin Kind, because I'm totally stealing the Rogar's
can
crossbow
I
button.
do that? I can't. Yeah, I can do that, yeah. Yes. 2 seconds.
Oh, it's back.
Ferocity. Reaction trigger. You would be reduced to 0 hit points, but not immediately killed. Frequency once per day. Fierceness in battle runs through your blood, and you refuse to fall from your injuries. You avoid being knocked out and remain at 1 HP, and your wounded condition increases by 1. Welcome.
That's
to
brilliant.
Oh.
He's also on 1 persistent fire damage. Suck it!
It did take it to the next turn anyway, so I'm easy with that. There we go. He's persistently burning with acid. There we go. That's Zek. Zek, can you not actually feed a potion to someone with an action?
No, I can only hand it to him.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, I could do.
This orc will run here. And you try to hit Kyra with a javelin. Does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
Take 7 points of piercing damage. How many action points is it to put out persistent? 1 or 2?
2.
2.
Yeah, we looked this up last time, didn't we?
Cool. So he won't do it. He will.
Is he assisting his friend in putting himself out?
He was gonna, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
But, well, he's just gonna put him out, but he doesn't have 2 action points. So, that's him done. Carry, you're up.
Oh, right, gonna move the spiritual weapon over and see if it works again. Oh, come on!
It works, it
40.
just doesn't damage anything.
Doesn't do anything.
I will tell you,
Oh, God.
Lord Nar's looking ropey as.
Yeah? Fire ray. Does a 20 hit him?
Oh, it hits him because he is raging. If he wasn't raging, that would have missed.
It's a really, really crappy damage, but yeah. Oh no, but it's automatically heightened, so there's another 2d6 on top of that.
Another 2d6? Okay.
Yeah,
Roll
because it's
them.
a focus spell, so it's 3 plus 7, so it's 10 fire damage. And I'm going to assume it's not a crit because it's only a 20.
Oh, that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that took him out anyway. I'll get rid of them.
It took him out. It took him out.
So he drops to the floor.
Yes!
Yeah!
And then stands back up.
Well, this is weird. This is definitely a weird day.
Oh, wait, no. Oh.
Is that you done, Kyra?
Dorks.
Is he at least prone now?
No,
Has he, like...
he stands back up. The other one is prone, but he stands back up.
Okay. Yeah, that's me done.
Cool.
He sort of falls down and gets back up, and I just go.
This orc
Hi.
will hit you in the face with its knuckle dusters. You take 9 points of piercing damage to the face from this orc.
Me.
Yes. You're still standing.
I'm on 1 hit point.
It will hit you again. It will miss.
Yes! Yes.
What's your AC?
18.
Cool.
If it critically misses, can it heal me by
It will
accident?
critically miss you.
Oh, I critically missed. I meant to hurt you, and instead I healed
Gravy
you. What a
time.
fool I am.
Gravy
Strokes you
time.
better.
Thank you, Code Gracious, for the host. So, it goes to punch you for a second time and actually clocks its own chin on the way past. Knocks itself out.
Skids from my tears.
Knocks itself out, so it's on the floor, and then you just see it sort of shake it off, and its eyes look up at you, and it will use its third action point to stand up. This one will
Everything is awful.
stand here and launch a javelin at the fire spellcasting lunatic of Kyra. Javelin to the face. 23. Take 5 points of damage.
Bleh. I'm on the floor.
Lovely jubbly.
Looting time!
It's now Lord Nar's turn, who will use its first attack on Rogar. As
Does he take persistent damage and fall over, or is that someone else?
that's the orc behind him.
No, it's the orc behind it.
Damn it.
So Lord Nar will stand there, sort of swaying, rage pouring through him. He will not be raging actually, because he's been sparked up. So he will stand up without the rage. So what he will do is use an action point to rage. I can't rage for another minute.
He
so you're
can't.
lucky.
He is
Yeah.
currently in his 1 minute cooldown
Yeah,
period.
that's fine. Friggin' it. Crappy rage. So you.
What do you mean crappy rage?
Sorry. I'll repeat that. I hate Pathfinder rage. So,
Ah!
Ooh, shots fired.
just saying, sort your barbarians out.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not quite as nails as the 5e rage, is it?
What, will they all gain fatigue afterwards?
Yeah, it's all legit. That's by that time, the fight's usually over.
Normally with Pathfinder barbarians,
So,
it's the same. 'cause you
without
don't knock
the
them over and
rage,
meet back up again.
without the rage,
Yeah.
take
Oh.
25 to the face and 10 points of bludgeoning.
So Rhaegar's down again.
Cool. Are you using a point?
No, I haven't got any.
You had 2.
Yeah,
But you had to use them all.
all of them to get back up.
Because of the refrain from dying. Cool. So
Hurt
you two are
recovery.
both on the floor now, yes.
Yeah, I'm down again.
Yes, cool. You got that.
And now I am dying one.
You got
Damn
that.
it.
That's cool. Cool. So you are both dying 1. If you put your dying in the red one, players.
Yeah, I can do.
I think I've already put. Yeah, you've already got it, and I've just put one in Kyra's. There you go.
Yeah.
So for his second point, action point, he will hit Pusskins.
Of course he will.
Oh,
22.
that is a hit.
Take 9 points of damage.
That's fine.
Will he go for Pusskins again? Is he a bright lad? He is not. He is not a bright lad. He will swing at Pusskins again. Middle like cat. Does a 9 hit Pusskins?
No.
What's Pusskins' armor class?
18.
Oh,
So
so it's not a crit.
just.
Rogar, death saving throw, please.
Yeah. I actually have the button handy this time. Bang.
10,
Roll a
you
10.
success.
Wounded 1.
Linny, you're up.
Dying 0.
Okay. How's so? Just for Rob asking, do Pathfinder orcs have the same thing as D&D orcs, so they get to 1 hit point and then stay on?
What?
For a round?
Say that again.
Hard to tell. We've killed them all so far.
But that's the thing, because
I mean, all of these so far have done that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair play. I may have just not noticed. I'm gonna go with electric arc on the front 2 ones again.
So these two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one here, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So Lord Nart and the other orc just die as electricity just takes the light from
Thank
their eyes.
God. I think so. I can spend an action and I can force that potion into Rogar.
Yeah.
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 All right. Cool.
I'll assume he fell to the floor with it in his hand.
It was passed to him very quickly, so he probably didn't have a chance to pocket it yet.
I can retcon if you want. You know what I mean? I've already...
No.
It smashes on the floor as Rogar falls.
No, he falls on it.
Stupid.
So what's the elixir of life?
Is that what you gave him?
Yeah, it's 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6.
Oh,
Cool.
it's a minor one. No.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I lose my
Enjoy
wounded
your
condition.
1 hit point.
Wow.
Cool. And yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Cool. So this Orc Brute here will go off 20. Boom. And punch Kyra on the floor with his knuckle daggers. Oof. It misses. So it'll swing again.
Critically.
It misses. Why critically?
Because it's -2. Oh no, it's -2 to AC.
Yeah.
Fine.
Rob just poked his head in my door and said, "I love you. Don't die. Spend your hero points."
I just double checked on prone. Prone gives the person who is prone -2 penalty to attack rolls, and that's it. They don't gain any bonuses to AC nor suffer any real penalty. They get a bonus to AC against ranged attacks if they hunker down, but in Pathfinder 2e, literally the only downside to being prone, apart from being on the floor in the first place and having to stand up, is you are slightly harder to attack other people, but other people do not have a problem attacking you.
Try unconscious.
Unconscious is the one you probably want to know. If you are unconscious, you take a -4 penalty to AC, perception and reflex saves.
All right, cool.
Still okay.
Yeah.
So you
I'm
are
assuming-
easier to hit.
Yeah, you're still not a 10.
I'm
though, are
still
you?
a-okay.
And on the second one, it'd have been 11.
I'm still a-okay.
Cool. It's your turn, Zach.
Ah, brilliant. Well, I'll watch this orc frantically punch the ground in front of me, and then I'll pull a potion out, and I'll pop it, and I'll pour it down Kyra's throat. Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. 5.
You're welcome. And then I'll shoot
Better
my
than me.
crossbow at the orc.
Which
Well,
orc? Which
I'm
orc?
blow.
Which
This
orc?
one. This one.
Oh,
This
cool,
one.
cool, cool.
FYI, I'm pinging.
Ping.
Gone very quiet suddenly, James.
Have I?
Yeah, be louder. Shout more.
Okay!
God, no. You hit. 6 points.
Take 6 points of damage!
It's really easy because I'm lying down, so he doesn't have to lean around me at all.
Yeah, I could brace. Look, I could brace off of your head. Makes it a lot easier.
Get your hands off my head.
Oh, you're only just awake now, and then I'll use my last action to reload.
Cool. This orc here will hop the fence.
How big is this fence?
It's
How
a
big is the
15-foot
orc?
fence!
Yep. And with its
What?
final action point, we'll punch Pusskins.
Wait,
Yeah!
but
Get
Rob's
the
in the
cat.
bathroom.
It missed. It's fine. Kyra, you're
Don't
up.
worry, Rob, they missed Pusskins. The magical 15-foot leaping orc missed him. It's fine.
Kyra, you are up.
1 second.
The
This orc
magical leaping.
jumped the fence and just whiffed. He kind of like aimed down with his punch. and
It
just
used
punched the
2
ground next
action
to
points to
Pusskins.
climb a fence.
6 attacks.
Yeah, Pusskins can fuck him up.
I
Right,
bet it
okay.
misses.
I mean, he did fall like 15 foot. That's probably like a d6 worth of damage.
Jumped. I can do that and have done. So I'm sure an orc brute can.
Okay.
Okay.
Science. Come on, Kyra.
Because I went down and unconscious, does that mean the spiritual weapon disappears?
It does.
Because I have to, on my turn, I have to sustain it, and it's only now been my turn, and I am conscious again. So I don't
So
know how
you-
that works.
Because you used your heal. No, you got healed, didn't you? It would have gone as soon as you went, I will say. And if it's different for next time, then we'll sort it. But as soon as you sparked out, I'd say it goes.
Blah. Okay, I'll just chuck it over there or something. Okay, I'll use an action to get my ass up.
Language,
Shake
KJ, apparently.
What, ass?
Uh,
What's wrong with ass?
That's coming from someone who called their business Sawdust and Swearwords. So,
Language, I have Common and Kellish, so
yes.
suck a dick.
Jesus
Right, I am
Christ.
going to. I'm gonna. heal myself. I think it's the only thing I really should be doing at the moment. 1 point of healing. Well, that was a waste of my life.
Did you? I'm assuming you got up, didn't you?
Because the 2-action heal is a distance one, so I don't think I can just touch heal myself.
Of course you
Because
can.
it has to be it's got to be ranged.
You could hold your hand here and
you
then heal
can
yourself.
totally. It's up to. It's not. You have to do it at.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought because it's a ranged thing, it has to be at range. Kind of like you can't range attack something that's
That's
melee.
like saying you can't fireball things on your own square. I've seen plenty of wizards that like to fireball.
Yeah, you
things
can
on their own
definitely
Yeah.
range heal yourself.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'd do that because why not? So that's 2-action heal. Let me just close the other one. 2-action heal, and then that's +8 as well. Okay.
You're welcome.
So is that 2 action points and 1 to stand up?
Yeah, that's me done.
This orc will.
It is it.
Unit.
So.
And punch. Rogar. Are you still on the floor, Rogar?
Yes, I haven't got up yet.
Are you still unconscious, or are you just prone?
No, I'm wounded. I'm unconscious, but I'm not unconscious. I'm not particularly good.
Oh no.
That will hit me.
4 points a day.
Ah,
I am on -1. I'm on 0 and dying.
Cool.
Yeah.
It'll punch you again. This time at minus. Ooh. Take,
Oh no.
take another.
Another dying.
Yep.
Yep.
For its last.
ah.
Oh no, it moved there, so you're all right. Rogar, it's your turn. Are you on dying 3?
No, I'm dying 2 because I got healed. And
Yeah, but you were wounded, weren't you?
being healed takes away the wounded.
Okay, good, because you rolled a 2. So you're on dying 3.
Has this orc at the back had his action?
Yeah.
I love the way you
no.
point that one out.
Well, I was very confused because I was looking
Yeah,
at
he
the
is.
initiative
He's
order,
only
and
He's
it doesn't highlight
he's
it.
not on the initiative, yeah. No,
Yeah.
He's dead.
Another one for me! Yeah!
I'm still unconscious and dying further, so I'm dying 3 now.
Yep, dying 3.
And yeah.
Do you have the toughness feat?
He does not.
No, I.
You do.
I do.
So that that is right. It's Rogar's turn on that. Linny, you are up.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with what I've been going through this entire round with is just more electric arcs for those 2 orcs at the doorway.
Cool.
That's not bad.
What's he on? He's dead. And he's
Oh,
got to do a
yeah.
reflex save.
Oh, damn.
So it's only 4 electricity damage.
Still good, though. Still good.
I killed him.
Oh. Is that you done?
Cool.
You got more?
Oh, I've got 1 more action, so I'm going to give Puskins 2 actions to do a little chomp at the orc that's come over. So that's 24 to
That
hit.
definitely hits, and 7 points of
That's
damage.
7.
Finally, the cat does something.
Why is that not doing that? There we go. -7. Yep.
It's still up.
Yep.
Cool. Puskins is going to claw, so that's -4, so that's 14.
Misses.
Damn
so
it.
that's okay.
Is that you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
Zach, you're up.
Awesome. I will pull another healing potion out of my bandolier. And then I will pour it down the dwarf's throat. Stupid dwarf, roll a d6.
Don't say that.
What do you mean, don't roll a d6? I mean, you can die if you want.
So you get rid of the wounded and are back up, correct?
I'll get rid of the dying, and yeah, back up. I'm back on positive. Yay!
Okay,
You
I
got-
will reload the crossbow, plaintively looking at the orc in the face, and then level it and shoot him.
Cool. So you can give him a potion if he's unconscious, but you can't give him it if he's conscious.
Yeah, it's too much. He's moving around and
All
he's
right.
dodging and he's dipping and he's doing
That-
all these things. If
Yep.
he's unconscious on the floor, he's not moving.
Fair. 24 does it, but...
Take your point of damage in the big toe.
That's it, he was shooting feet, man.
I'm short. They're really easy to see.
Right, Puskins getting a punch in the face with an alt knuckle dagger. 16.
It's a miss.
Yeah, get the cat. I mean, don't get the cat.
18.
18 just hits him.
That's lovely. Take 8 points of damage.
It's on 1 HP. Puskins done.
And a critical miss, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Cool. So this orc just starts laying into Puskins, oblivious to it actually punching itself in the face during that flurry.
Good.
Kyra, you're up.
I'm gonna go in with the scimitar. Does a 19 hit the dude in front of me?
It does indeed.
Yay!
Nice.
6 points of slashing damage.
It's almost like you know how to use a weapon.
Cool. It's still standing, although looking like she's about to drop.
We'll go again. It doesn't hit.
No, it does not. 14 minus 5. Ah, you're fine.
And for the last one, I don't know, I guess I can just try it again. Yeah, I'll give it another go. Maybe it'll go well. 20, so that's like 10 now, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And you miss.
Oh well. I cry.
This first orc will punch the Rogar in the face.
Is miss.
21, takes 7 points of damage.
Oh, God.
It'll then...
That might kill me.
Why?
Because it'll put me to enough dying to kill me. I'm just checking and reminding myself how much dying it requires.
Or
Yeah, I is dead.
Why? Why?
Because I was on wounded 3.
I thought you said healing got rid of wounded.
If you get healed to full or a treat wounds check, but that last one was 3 points of heal, so that doesn't work. Whereas previously I was able to go treat wounds on myself. And yeah, so I am on dying, and the heroic puts you back to 0. So I am on wounded 3, go to dying 4, and die. You have
If you all throw your hero points in, he will not be dead. Wow. I'll tell that as you're dead, Rogar.
Well, that was a fantastic cracking silence.
Jesus Christ. You
I was considering it, but at the same time.
Oh, you bunch of dirty pirate bastards.
That's hilarious.
Oh, that is friggin' brutal. Right. It's going to punch Kyra in the face for a 14.
Kelly, you're muted.
Sorry, I'd say I'd put mine in because I'd rather us get TPK'd than just have one person die. So I will happily give up all my hero points.
Well, unless the other two do it, ain't happening.
That's fine. We get hero points back in 20 minutes. I'll put in mine.
Yeah. Come on, James.
what?
Give up those hero points.
Well, what's it worth? Make me an offer, priestess.
So, AD, have you got Nawala's character sheet there? Is she any good?
There is character sheets. We can sort one out in a sec. Right. Go. Carry on.
It's fine. I will be the hero once again, and I will heroically give up my hero points so the dwarf can live.
So all of your hero
just
points.
Just note, the goblin is literally the last one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but the druid took a bit of thinking as well.
The
goodness
druid's thinking
of
of
my
Puskins.
heart,
I could
Yeah, I mean,
last one.
yeah, that's hit point. That's hero points that could have gone to the cat, which is more important than Rogue.
Yeah, exactly. See, and Puskins is better than Rogar.
So-
I replied faster than people thought I did. I just didn't realise I was on mute the entire time.
Yeah,
Rogar.
sure.
Rogar, you are on 1 hit point, etc.
I'm on 1 hit point.
And it's your turn.
Back the fuck away.
Start stabbing everyone.
God. Right, 1 hit point. No wounded. Oh dear. How wounded is the orc in front of me?
Give me... it looks ruined, but
It does look ruined.
you can't even tell if it's an orc. You're pretty confident if you land, it's gone.
I will stand up
For one.
1 action.
Yeah.
I'll quick draw my clan dagger.
Okay.
And
Does quick draw
stab
cost you
him,
an
'cause
action, or is the quick draw allow you to do
quick
it
draw
without...
is basically a draw and stab in the same action,
Call you fail.
which fail. And then I will move the F away. 1, 2, 3. Where's the hero? Where's the cleric? 1, 2,
Try to do a golf clap just for you.
5.
Lily, you're up.
Alright, so the second verse, same as the first.
It's obviously like trying to kill it. And then it was
Electric
rolled.
arc on both
Good
of you.
roll.
On both of them.
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
One.
Yay! One's gone.
What's the damage? 7. Right, let's see if he does it. Yeah, he's fine.
Alright.
God damn it.
Last action, Pusskins. 25.
Yay!
Nice. See, Pusskins is on it. Like,
Boom.
on it this time.
Puskins
Yeah.
kills the last orc in that area.
Oh, thank God!
Oh,
And then
Lord!
immediately-
Lord's above, thank you!
Right.
Immediately, I am treat wounds in Pusskins.
Your
So,
tree wounds in.
wow. You...
Everyone gets 1 hit point back.
So-
Fucking spell sucks.
So, you
They
listen,
have
listen.
3 action.
Breathe,
I felt
kids,
great
breathe.
before.
Eight.
Players, you can do your whatever you need to do in the break that we are about to go on. So we're doing a giveaway for these. Sorry it's so late. We normally do it about 9:30, but we were trying to kill the dwarf. So you get this lovely. Let
Succeeded.
me, there we go. Let me just go to a better cam. There we go. You should be able to see a bit better now. This lovely mahogany dice cup from Sawdustandswearwords, and these gold and silver pen and pencil. All wood turned by the beautiful Sawdustandswearwords. Incredibly, really nice stuff. And we're lucky enough to be doing a giveaway for them. So, you simply put the word into chat, Bisto. Alright? It is B-I-S-T-O. Bisto. Just as I have put. Spell it correctly, you have a chance of winning. If you spell it incorrectly, you won't. So, there you go, all the Bistos. Nico, I will ask politely that you don't take part. And yes, we'll go from there. Bistro. That's not bad, Grace, not bad. Right, so we're going to quick break. We're going to have a bit of a bio break, grab a brew, and we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. Stick around, see you one. We love you all. Speak to you soon.
Bye! Didn't get much choice.
Hello, kids. Normally, Nightbot will push that to chat, but it didn't do it for that reason. So,
that's so horrible.
congratulations, Uli69. You've just won. These, mate. A very nice mahogany dice cup, pen, etc. Congratulations, Uli. I will contact you after the stream, or probably tomorrow, or whenever it's best for you, to get your address and such, and we will send it on. So yes, thank you very much for taking part. Thank you very much to Sawdustandswearwords for those items to give away. Next Saturday will be the last giveaway from Sawdustandswearwords, where you will win 1 mahogany dice cup and 1 tulip wood dice cup, which is the lighter, creamier coloured wood that was on display last Saturday. So no pens and pencils, but 2 dice cups. So tune in next Saturday. Dun, 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 dun. Right, let's crack on, kids. Let's crack on. Back to the map. Oh, back to the map. There we go. So, you guys are on your way into the death pit. You've killed a load of orcs. You've killed a massive orc that raged out in front of you. Some of them were easy to kill. Some of them were very hard to kill. And Mr. Roberto Arcane, your emoji has been used, or emote. I think that deserves a thumbs up. Boom. Wow.
It's by Stu, so it doesn't really count.
It does count. It still gets used. Don't dilute
I used it yesterday.
It's meant to be his nat 20 thing. He's only meant to thumbs up when he nat 20s, because that's Rob's level of excitement for that is just.
I like that if I hold my thumb here, like it just goes out of shot.
I haven't even got a thumb. Has to be directly in front of your face.
So you're in there. What do? You can see the fort ahead of you.
Well, while this lot are healing, I am going to be rifling pockets.
Yeah.
I'm going to sit my ass down and refocus.
So on the big orc, there is a bronze key that hangs from a leather cord.
Yoink!
So yeah, actually on him, nothing else, just that key.
Well, not even like a club or something?
Yeah, there's a massive lump of wood on the floor. I didn't think you need to rifle his pockets to find a 6-foot club.
Well, I might do. It's like a tree. Might have nooks and crannies.
So yeah, there is nothing on any of the orcs that you search immediately in front of you other than their knuckle dusters and bits of hide armour and stuff.
Wow, they're lame. They don't even carry 1d4 gold coins.
They don't need to. They're at home. What's the 8d8 for?
I am healing Rogar. Sorry, we're doing this in chat as well, so we're not interrupting you guys as I do it.
Right, cool. Okay. So that's what you find so far, Mr. Zek.
Okay, after rifling the pockets and seeing that my companions are still healing, I will go over here and have a scoochy round.
That door is open, and you see inside. At the centre of the wooden hut is a massive stone throne, crudely carved with howling orc faces. The chair is clearly intended to intimidate. Flanking it on the walls of the hut are 2 massive leather canvases featuring simplistic paintings. On the left is an image of a mountain peak with an orc head howling up at it from a great cavern at the mountain's heart. On the right is the image of a tall, slender woman with black hair. Her ears suggest she is elven or half-elven. In one hand, she holds a large beaker overflowing with green liquid. In the other, she holds naked fire. At the back wall, you can make out a curtain that is partly concealing an opening into the cliff face.
Awesome. Is it past the watershed?
Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. I urinate all over that stone throne. Yeah.
But it will be on YouTube, so yeah. Okay.
I thought you were meaning, do we get a hero point back there? But no.
So you run it all over the throne. You walk to the back there?
Yeah.
The cave opening reveals a connected pair of cramped chambers that stink of sweat and campfire smoke. The floor is covered in debris and piles of filth. Almost a dozen sleeping mats are nestled in nooks and built into the walls throughout that space.
Awesome. I am going to rifle through them.
Cool. Rifling through it, you find 37 silver pieces, 52 copper pieces.
Oh, hold on. I don't write this fast. 37 silver.
52 copper.
52 copper, yeah.
There is a lot of damaged or shoddy common items like ropes, whetstones, backpacks, candles,
Don't want any of that crap.
Roll me a D100.
Oh, a D100. Oh, the excitement. 94.
Cool. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, blimey hell. Yep.
Ooh.
8.
Cool. Yeah, that's all you find.
Awesome. There's nothing else in here. Do I find anything around the stone throne? I mean, around it.
So, set into the seat of that throne, there is a compartment. Yep. With 2 buttons on it that look like orcs' eyes.
Can I see if it is trapped?
You can. Give me a thievery roll.
Oh, thievery.
Yeah, thievery.
Yep.
It doesn't look trapped.
Okay. We'll push a button.
As you push it, the other button comes up slightly.
Ooh. I push the other button.
The other one comes up slightly.
Oh! I'll sit here pushing the 2 buttons.
Individually?
No, both together.
Both together. It pops open the lid. Wow.
Oh!
Some tricksy stuff going on there.
Oh, this is like master level of intelligence. This guy went to like some kind of school.
Inside, there is a bag containing 28 gold coins.
28 gold coins.
A rough-looking sapphire, or a blue gem that you can pretty much guess.
Blue gem.
There is a 3 scrolls in there with arcane glyphs on them.
Okay, don't do arcane stuff. Next.
There is a tiny straw doll that looks a little bit like the painting on the wall behind you.
The black-haired woman?
Yep. It even has a couple of black hairs in a little comb that has been placed on its head.
That's creepy. Okay.
That's all you find.
Awesome. I will leave here and then go and look if my companions are still healing.
Are you done?
If it's been about 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
It has taken at least, between 10 and 15 minutes for Zach to...
I would need 10 minutes to do refocusing anyway, and
Yeah,
then I've done 3 spells. So yeah, if it's been 15 minutes, then we're good.
That's more than that time has passed while Zach was looking around.
Awesome.
I want to take a look in, and then kind of see if there's a door on that palisade / wall or whatever that looks like.
There is not.
This thing or
Okay.
down
this
there.
palisade here is a solid wall of palisade. However, you can see the archway of a door here, and the archway of a door here.
No, that's fine. I was just going for multiple escape routes if it comes to it.
Cool.
I mean, we could always try and jump over it, but
It is about 15 feet. You could hop over it.
I look
hop.
at Kyra and I look at my own height and like,
Give you a boost. It's fine.
Kyra's pretty strong. She's been doing all the strength checks for the last 6 weeks.
You're punting half.
Good
So,
old Hulk Hogan over here.
what are you doing, Nippers? What are you doing?
Let's go gather ourselves up and storm the fortress.
Before we move on, I found these, and I'll hold up 3 scrolls.
Okay. How do we read them? Is it like Arcana checks or?
So, Kyra, you can read them.
I can. Sweet.
Yes. So, as soon as you look at them, you notice that one is a scroll of heal.
That's handy.
one
With a
is-
magic list.
One is a scroll of sound burst. And the third one is a scroll of restoration.
I take it the heal scroll is like my standard level heal, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
A 1 action heal, cool. Would that be the case? Is it just the scroll is the 1 action heal, or could the scroll be used for any of the heals?
You
Well,
can't.
it can be used for any of the heals. I
Okay,
believe.
that's cool.
It's
Awesome.
just the level of the writer determines how many D8s that you're going to use.
Gotcha.
I also found this, and I hold up a tiny straw doll.
Oh.
It kind of looks like some woman that's like scribbled all over the wall in there as well. And she had an evil chalice with green frothy liquid stuff.
I pop a detect magic. Does the doll appear to be magical?
It does not.
Oh. Maybe it's just a creepy doll.
Some kind of religious icon?
I don't know. He probably fancied her or something. She kind of looks vaguely elfy. So I guess, you know, if you're into that, then yeah.
Would I recognize it as any sort of religious thing?
It just looks like somebody's made a doll.
Huh.
He was saying it was, but the goblin was saying it was the same as the pictures drawn on the walls, right?
Yeah. I'm presuming it's the same as the woman that we're running after. So
Oh,
we could
okay.
threaten her with a
Interesting.
tiny effigy of herself, and we can pop her head off.
Has anyone got a small needle, stab the little effigy thing, see if someone screams out in pain from like a window or something?
If you've
I've
got
got
a
a
small
dagger.
needle, you're armed to the teeth.
Dagger?
Break the doll.
I mean,
Well, all right, so sod it,
Could
stab it
just
with a
use
dagger.
a bolt.
Yeah, it works, yeah. Just poke.
There is no screaming that you can hear.
Oh, shame.
Or she's not
Lady.
close.
You
Yeah.
said that there was a doorway, an archway here
Yep.
and here.
Yep.
So what about this set of stairs?
That's a set of stairs.
Alright. Does it go up or down?
It goes up.
Cool. So is there an archway like behind
You
this door?
can't.
if
You
we
can't
take
see
a-
from where you are.
Okay.
You can guess
too
there's a
short.
set of stairs, but you can't actually see the door.
Okay.
Just look around casually.
I'm looking around warily.
I'm just following after you guys.
So,
The cat's on me.
do we wanna look up those stairs or just go straight through the front door?
Up
Big
to you.
straight
I
through the
mean, I
front
can
door.
sneak up the stairs if you want me to peek in, or
Yeah, let's go have a look at least. It's a little less obvious than walking in the front door, I feel.
17 on stealth,
Cool.
peek around corner.
There is a door right here.
Is it unlocked?
Listen in at the door a second.
Give me a perception check.
29.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus. You can hear orcish voices.
Can I roughly gauge how many?
2.
I'll lean back round the corner and be like, point to the dead orcs and just go like that so everyone can see.
I think
Let's-
he spotted
let's not-
22 of them.
Shh. Let's not go in that way.
We're not going that way.
Well, if there's 2 orcs in there,
No,
it might
I'm
not
down,
be the
I'm
best
down.
idea.
Thumbs down. Thumbs up. Thumbs down.
Up.
I'll leave that.
I mean,
Oh,
it-
actually, while I'm there, 80, is it possible, does it look like it'd be easy or possible to bar the door from this side? I doubt that's going to be a thing, but you never know.
It does not look possible that you can bar the door.
No, that's cool. Right, let's move on then.
I think just kind of do the same thing to the other doors until we find one that
Yeah,
seems
just have a peek.
safer.
Are these doors open?
Those doors are not open.
Do they have an auspiciously looking large lock?
They are not locked. They don't have a lock on them. They just look like
Oh,
doors.
quick listen, 27.
You can hear wings.
Wings.
Yeah, the
Wings.
flapping of wings.
That's super creepy. What
Um,
Pokemon? Who's that Pokemon?
I will
Try
ready
the
my
other
crossbow, make sure I'm loaded and ready to go, everything's slung up and everything else. So heavy crossbow out, light crossbow on a sling. Pull the door open slowly and quietly.
So you pull the door open slowly and quietly. Give me a reflex save.
Reflex save. Great,
Yeah.
should have checked for traps. 22.
Oh, nice.
Not bad.
Well, this is all my good rolls wasted, so
At least it's not
You-
a spear trap.
You leap back here as two, I say huge, very large hawks come flying out like this. And there
hawks,
is
be free.
a supernatural gust of wind comes out, and they sort of hover for a moment, looking at you lot, and they say in birdish, roll initiative.
Oh, I was going to say.
They say
nature
in
24.
birdish. Do you want to chuck the turn order up before any of us roll anything?
There you go.
Yeah, let's not jump the gun this time.
Initiative.
Hey, it worked this time.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Why couldn't I save that for an attack roll?
Yay. I'll take it.
Is that everyone on now?
I think so.
Yes.
Oof, that's some big rolls then. 28.
Mhm.
Nice. Right, Linny, you're up. These two hawks with a swirling, you can definitely see a supernatural air swirling around them.
Okay. Are they kind of within melee reach for such a thing as Pusskins?
What the hell is that? Yeah, they are in melee range, yeah.
Okay.
For now. They caw loudly as they fly out. Caw-caw.
In fact, actually, I could just move. In fact, no, I'm going to move one, and then I'm going to use electric arc on both of them.
Cool, reflex. Yep,
They're probably good at reflex, actually, now I think about this, but I've committed now.
you say that. 31
Ah!
and 30.
Probably good at reflex.
Yeah.
Okay, well, they take
I
no
realised.
damage for critical succeeding.
Oof. Well,
Cool.
I've learned one thing about them at least. I'm going to call that a win. And
So as your lightning arcs out, they just nip like hummingbirds out the way of it.
yeah,
You got what else, Linny?
should have seen that one. No, that's me.
Come at me, bro. Kyrie, you're up. You've just seen a lightning arc from Linny into the air for Shiggles.
Well, let's try dazing a bird. The closest one.
Ooh, that'll probably work. The closest one, this one here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
22.
Oh, it saves.
Cool. Next.
So I guess, yeah, I don't think it takes any damage in that case.
No, it does.
Uh,
Excuse me.
I'll go, for God's sake, and I'll pull out the slingshot and try and at it instead.
Cool.
No, again, it's a basic will save, so it takes half damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it takes 3 points of mental damage.
Oh, cool. Well, you've not done any of that.
I'll just give it a headache. But yeah, I'll still grumpily shoot and miss with the sling. It's,
Yeah, rolled on that one, I believe.
yeah, I did.
Cool. Can you roll your damage?
Eight
Oh, wow,
damage.
max damage!
So I'll take my leave.
You can take 4 points of damage, 4 points of bludgeoning as you spin the sling and you let go of it at completely the wrong time and put a ball bearing into his temple.
Shoot it directly up in the air and it comes back and hits me on the head.
Dunk.
Oh, joy. Okay, good.
You got-
oh,
you got-
birds.
You got out left, or
No, that's me done.
Zach? You're up.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to throw a bomb at this one.
Cool.
When do we get a hero point back, by the way?
We've
Now
got it.
We've got
you get
one.
it.
Got
now.
it.
You
Sweet.
Get it now.
Just
Let's
asking.
go off.
Just
Just
keep
asking
it in
for
mind.
reasons.
Ba bum ba bum 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 bum. Ooh.
25.
That hits.
Excellent.
Is it acid?
It is, so it takes 1 point of damage, 2 points of damage,
So do they. Cool.
and
Persistently.
where's my d6?
Rogar and Kyra, you take a point of acid damage. And 2 persistent, yeah?
2 persistent damage, and then for my next action, I'll run in here.
Nice. So yeah, Kyra, Rogar, you sort out your own hits. Is that you done, Mr. Zek?
Yep, I'm done.
Cool. It's this one's turn. This Zephyrhawk, yes, will. That's a bit of a weird one. It will dive and do a wing attack at Kyra. Wing.
I did basically nothing to you, bird.
23.
Yeah.
10 points of wing damage, aka slashing damage.
I don't look great, but I'm still up.
It will then fly 30.
You're free, you stupid birds. Just leave.
It will fly 30 feet in the air. Yep.
Just
And then it
go.
will take its 2 persistent damage.
Why do I do that when I can just do this? Cool, no longer persistent, it'll take its 2. I'll put you at 30, so now you're at 30 feet. Shabam! Yeah, that's its go. Rogar, you're up.
Kadagi. So before combat kicked off, as they ran out or flew out,
Yep.
I rolled a nature check to figure out if there were anything special or what they were. Got a 24.
They are definitely similar to the mutated creatures you faced before, in that they seem to have the element of air strongly about them. Despite they're just hawks, but they seem to have this visible swirl of air around them. Like
Cool.
that, they're encased in a sort of airbendery type moment.
Let's see if this will give them some form of resistance to firing with shooting weapons at them. So let's blitz this one over here with my heavy crossbow. Get a 26 to hit.
Jesus, now look. Which one have you hit?
Okay.
This one here?
The old that one there, yeah.
Yeah, cool. That definitely.
Is that a
points?
crit?
No.
No, that's cool. So 5 damage.
You are aware that it had to be a good shot to hit it.
Yep, that's fine. So I need to know. I need to know that it needs to be good. And this guy that's immediately to my left, is he close?
He is
30 foot
30 feet in the air.
He's still 30 feet up in the air. Okay, cool. Then switch weapons to the crossbow. I'll quick draw the light crossbow after declaring the one that I'll declare the one I just shot my hunter target, then shoot it with my light crossbow. Quick draw.
Cool.
I miss because you said I need to be good at it.
Is that minus anything?
Pretty critically. -4, so that is 9.
Yeah, you critically miss. So
Okay,
take 2 points of damage.
You shot yourself in the foot.
Again. Is that you done?
That's me done.
Cool, it's this hawk's turn now. It will go hip it, bang. Oh, it's inside Rogar. Let's get you back there. Bang! It will then wing attack you as it flies by, and you feel like a steel edge wing hit you in the face for a 28. And that'll be 8 points of slashing damage as it flies 30 feet in the air.
On me.
On Rogar.
On Rogar, okay.
Yeah, on Rogar, sorry, on Rogar.
I was going to say.
Yeah, 8 points. Nice.
Lenny, you're up.
Okay.
There you go.
So they're
Sound
30
effects.
feet in the air.
They are 30 feet in the air.
Cool. Well,
You record that one yourself.
I guess.
I got it off of a app.
How to
I'm
make
gonna-
burn.
Nice.
21.
Yep.
Ooh, you just hit.
Oh, that's 5 fire damage.
Which one? Which one, sorry?
It's going to be that one.
Cool.
And I'm going to use my last action to get Pusskins somewhere. Probably just to join the goblin.
Nah! Oh, it's you. Ah, I see.
Cool. That you done?
I think Puskins turns his nose up to the smell of piss.
There's a lot more than Pusskins could smell in there, I tell you now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Kyrie, you're up.
Okay. I will look up at the bird that's up in the air and I will attempt to cast a fire ray at it. 19.
Your fire ray goes and just keeps going into the air.
Well, shit.
Do you not add your training to that?
I just use what the sheet tells me to use.
Okay.
It's wisdom. It's wisdom ability roll. That's all it's got added to it, as far as I'm aware. I don't know. Then I'll go with the sling again, I guess. Which is a 17, which also doesn't hit.
The ball bearing goes up into the air and then falls back down on the floor.
I just go.
Is that you done?
Yes, me done.
Zach, you're up.
Oh, my turn. I look at the cat. No, it's probably not a good idea. And then I'll walk up to the door and I'll poke my goblin head out and I will shoot this bird.
Cool.
As best I can.
You do indeed shoot the bird.
Yeah, take that. And then I'll reload.
Boom. It will use one action point to fly down and hit Kyra with a wing attack.
I think you are right. I think it is firing too low because
26.
26 hits. Yeah,
Cool.
It's only added +4 to the roll, and it should be adding +9. So I'll see if I can figure out how to fix that.
You take 12 points of slashing damage.
I'm on the floor.
It will then fly back up to 40 feet. Dun, 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 dun. As you see your cleric Kyra hit the floor as this Zephyr Hawk comes flying in, and mixed in with its wing attack, you see a almost formed edge of ice and air around its wing, and it slams into Kyra.
Not again.
Rogar.
Just heavily reminded about that Kung Fu Panda movie when it's like, I don't sound like that, Kakar. Reload my crossbow, the light one, not the heavy one, and I realise I now sound like Zeke for some reason. I'm gonna shoot my marked target, or attempt to anyway. Really low that time. 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Yeah. I will.
Do you not get bonuses for being prey, or is that damage?
I get bonuses on damage and I get bonuses to hit,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Cool.
Which is a shame, but oh well. I will reload. It seems to be interested in me, so I'll flap more things at them. Yeah, so I'll just reload, and that's me done.
Cool. This one will swoop down and hit you. For a wing attack. 14 and miss. And fly back up to 30 feet. Oh, let's get rid of you. Lenny, you're up.
Basically spend my whole turn to grab Kyra and drag her into this room.
Cool, I'll allow. Kyra, roll.
Eh,
You're in here now. You do have a hero point.
do. Yeah, I will use it, because why wouldn't I?
I think just getting, if they want to come at us, they can come at us in this slightly low ceiling room rather than fly up.
You mean the?
Why are you all coming in my safety room?
You mean the building I described with the canvas roof? Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
It's not to get in.
I will use my hero point. I will come back to consciousness. I'll stand up and I'll get my slingshot ready. And I'll
So
wait
sad.
till a bird comes into view and then fire at it.
Cool, Zach, you're up.
Awesome. So this one is now 40 foot in the air, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'll fire my crossbow at it.
You miss,
Ah,
but you just miss.
just miss.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will heroically fall back to here and reload my crossbow.
This hawk will fly down and hit Rogar with another elementally air-blessed wing attack. Eventually, when it comes up on roll 20.
Yeah, it's being a bit slow tonight.
Let's try that again.
24 hits.
Oh, 24 the first one. So 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It will then fly up 50 feet. Boom, Rogar, you're up.
Right. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, I can move 5 now. I've got to improve my fleet. And then I'll shoot. I'll shoot round the corner and at my marked target.
Cool.
25.
Oh, you hit.
9 damage.
Boom.
Die, bitch.
Do you see the bolt hit the bird?
Then, is this a door or a curtain?
It is I believe,
Curtain.
a curtain, yes.
Okay. Did Pusskins and Lily both ready? I can't remember.
They didn't, they used...
You moved in.
Yeah, they brought Kyra in.
Okay, I will reload. That's me done.
Well, that doesn't make sense. Okay. You reload.
Are they moving straight up and down?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. You have to use the rules for difficult terrain if you're just moving straight up and down. So that's halving their movement.
Okay. Okay.
You can move down, as in straight down, by 10 feet for every 5 feet of movement. But to move up, it is inverse.
Ah, okay. So you can fly down fast, but you fly up slow.
Yeah.
What about diagonally?
As long as it's moving in a different square, so to speak, that's fine.
All right.
Normal airspeed.
Cool. This will fly up to... It's already at 30 feet. So half its movement straight up will be 75. So that's now at 105 feet in the air.
They also need to use an action if they wish to hover.
Alright, so I'll do that. That'll be 50. So that's 80 feet in the air. And use an action to hover. In fact, screw that. That's unnecessarily complicated. They'll fly back in here. There you go.
Quick, go and shut the doors!
Lily, it's your
I can't,
turn.
it's a curtain.
Oh, I tell a lie, this one's still here. Until it's their turn. Lily, you're up.
I'm preparing an acid splash for whenever one of them gets, any bird gets in range.
Okay. Kyra, you're up.
I'ma heal myself.
I'm also going for the, when they run back in, closing the door and trying this door action. I'm popping to the loo real quick.
Yeah, I heal myself. The 2 actions. And then I will cast guidance on Rogar.
Guidance on Rogar.
And that is me done.
Zach, you're up.
Ah, I was not expecting this. I'm going to move to here. And I'm going to reload my crossbow, and that's it.
Cool. It will now fly near. Oh, get off. Bloody thing. Rogar, you're up.
All of us just like, let's just hide in here till they're gone.
Sort of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go to there.
Yep, you can see. two of
Shoot
them.
my marked target because 1 trapped bird is better than 2 trapped birds.
Cool.
Miss. Close the door.
Yep, good plan.
Let us never talk about that again.
Right, so we're going to add eagles to our list of things we don't mess with.
Plants, eagles, vicious plants, steel horses, blood ooze.
Anything and everything.
Things that are on fire.
So, Rogar, as you get to there and you shoot
Yep.
and miss, you see to your left here.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
It's all right. The door's open outwards.
Two
We can
orcs.
just block the door.
You see a orc, quite a brutish looking orc at the top of the stairs, and just at the bottom of the stairs you see a female orc with long black hair tied into a ponytail at the back. She is dressed in similar attire to yourself. It is not rough and ready. It is quite decent kit. She has a longbow in her hand with an arrow notched.
Close the door, close the door, close the door.
I'm closing the door. I close the door, turn around and go, they have a ranger.
They have a cave troll. They're brilliant.
What?
Absolutely
The
brilliant.
birds?
Yes.
There's a bird with a bow and arrow? What?
The bird can use a bow and arrow?
No, there's an orc. It's
Wait,
an orc!
oh, right, okay.
Ah.
That makes more sense. Wait, is that better or worse?
Like 1,000 times worse.
Yeah, they can open doors.
Yeah.
Are you holding
So
the
everybody
door
get
closed?
ready to gank the crap out of this bow user.
Are you holding the door closed?
I will stand there holding the door, yes, for the minute, until someone else can come and relieve me. I've got no movement left anyway.
Linny, do you want the good news or the bad news?
Yes.
Okay, the good news is the Hawks are in the building and we're never going to talk about them again, and they're on the baddie list of things that we don't like.
Okay.
Bad news is they've got an orc ranger who can open doors.
Can we move this throne?
No.
I
Just
wouldn't.
move it in front of the doors. They come out, we're all just dragging this stone throne like, ugh.
I'm pretty sure that half ogre orky thing, he probably peed on it.
Also, they have a way out. They could just go round the other way.
Oh yeah, there is another door, isn't there? Shit.
That's still valuable time that we could use coming up with a plan.
So you were planning on putting the throne in front of the curtain?
No,
in
the
front of
door,
this
over
door.
here. The ones that open
I
outwards.
see.
I mean, also in front of the curtain could be good. They might not think it's there and just run into it and deal damage. to
What,
themselves.
one
Horrific
shot?
headbutt damage.
Yeah.
I can have hope.
Wow.
I mean, we could just hide in this area. At least we could bottleneck them a bit.
While they're discussing this, I start writing my own will.
I mean, I don't know what you guys. I'd be worried if I was you guys. Me, I'm just gonna go. I was your slave, and you trapped me, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, stupid goblin, maybe kick me," and then
So,
make me their slave. So I
Rogar, you sense your marked prey coming at you quite fast. Give me
Yep.
similar to when you opened the door before and that blast of wind propelled you backwards. You feel that force hit the door. Give me an opposed athletics.
Athletics.
As you try to hold the door.
I'm not bad at this. 22.
Ooh.
Turns out, he is an outdoor living.
Oh, there's my... you bloody,
Fresh air.
bloody thing. Come here, you bugger.
You're a fresh air dwarf.
Yeah.
Ooh, you definitely hold the
Oh,
door shut.
yay.
So you feel like
Wild breeze.
it's almost like a small cat has walked past and gone meow at the door, and you and you hold it steady, but you
He's
feel
bracing it awful
that gust of wind hit. Linny, you're up.
Also good at being wedges.
You want to get wedgied? Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with. Okay, so that's 5. Okay. I can get to about there. And I'm gonna ready an electric arc if anything comes down these stairs. I think that's my turn for the time being.
Great. Just great.
That's a really good initiative roll.
Yeah, it's a perception roll. It's the same. It's actually the same as mine.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's.
It's like it's a ranger.
Yeah.
So Linny, you're holding what?
Buddies.
Sorry, the electric arc.
Holding an electric arc for if any orcs appear.
Cool. Kyra,
Yeah.
they've all left the
You know,
building.
now would be a really good time to use that scroll.
Which one?
The scroll of heal that I just handed you.
I mean, I do have heals left, but I'm so worried I don't have many. So how do scrolls work? Is it just like LT style? You tear it in half and boom?
You have to hold it, and it takes as many actions as the spell on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to heal myself again. I'm on like half hits. I'm not doing great, so.
But there is no information on that scroll, other than it is a scroll of heal. So you'll have to take it as your standard heal.
Cool. I
7 points of healing.
give myself some heals for 2 actions.
And the scroll just burns up in your hand, and you feel the light of Seven Ray wrap around you in a warming embrace, and the
Then I'll
smell
move.
of goblin piss.
Hey! It's a good day!
I'll move to here and help Rogar in bracing the door.
Cool.
And that's me done.
Cool. This orc will skip past them. That's 10, 15, 20.
I do have 30 feet of movement, so I could share Rogar's space, but I figured I'd just stay off to the side.
This orc will
Oh
essentially,
no, I only have 25, so I can get to them.
essentially try and help. There we go. Zek, you're up. You feel somebody on the door. So the door is now gripped, whereas before there was a thud against it, Rogar. You feel a grip pull. So give me an athletics check.
Having a ranger off. Not possible. For all I know, it could be a regular roll.
Am I able to aid him with it?
Oh, 19!
Yeah, but I haven't added up to it yet, lad.
I know you haven't.
20.
Are you adding about, say, 8?
No, I'm adding 5 because it's just an orc brute. It's not the ranger orc.
Oh, damn it.
25, and yes, you can aid, so you can have a +2 circumstance help. So what did that put you up to? 21?
21.
Cool. The door is pushed open, and you see a orc brute, like here.
Mm-hmm.
I can't put it on the same thing, and it will just roar at you.
Wow, that's nice.
This bird will fly here to its ranger boss.
Do I not get my turn?
No, screw you.
Why are you not on there?
I don't know, you went, it's your turn, and then did some stuff with the Orc Brute.
Why has it done that?
I'm at the bottom of the initiative order.
Yeah,
Your
yeah.
orc brute
You've
is
been
24. Zeke, I just skipped him.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, okay. That'll be why. That'll be why. Let's go down. Oh, brute. There you go. It is now your turn, Zek.
Ah, thank
Put
you
that
very
bird-
much.
Put that bird back over here. There we go.
I'm gonna move to here.
You okay,
Is this the door? It's very weird and ambiguous.
Right here.
Oh, okay. It doesn't look like a door like that on the map, but oh well.
It doesn't matter what the map says. It matters what the master of games tells you, sir. There's a
Okay.
There's a door there.
I open the door and throw a bomb.
At this one.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep. Come on, roll 20. 17.
You do not hit the orc,
Ah.
but it
Take
shatters,
1 splash damage.
shatters against the wall. Oof. Is that you done?
That's me done.
Boom. This orc will now. As the door has been smashed open, the rogue goes it will go 5, 10, Use its movement, 2 action points of movement to get there. Right, here even. It's not flying at 50 feet anymore. And it will wing attack you.
I feel like I'm being Pokemon.
It will miss you.
Haha.
It's your turn, Rogar.
I now have a slight issue.
Okay.
I have not got a loaded crossbow.
That sounds like a you issue.
So the one the hawk that's moved in front of me, is it in melee range or is it?
The one, yes, the one in front of you. Both of them are in melee range.
Ooh, that's good.
Ooh, that is very good. I will. How wounded does the one in front of me look? Yes. No. Maybe.
Wounded. Nearly blooded.
Not
Bit,
blooded yet?
a
Nearly
bit blooded. It's on the edge.
I'm gonna quick draw a hatchet and lob it at it because throwing axes for the win.
Why not?
It's a melee strike shoot. 21.
Oh yeah, you
Nice.
just hit it.
4 damage.
You just hit it.
No, actually, sorry, 2 damage. Apologies.
There you go.
Is that right?
Do you not have your strength to throw in weapons?
Yeah, it hasn't done it. That's why I was looking
So,
at it.
Yeah,
What,
some of the
It
buttons seem to be a bit off.
should be 5 damage, sir.
Okay, cool.
Plus 3. Change
You
that.
essentially quick draw an axe into its face, Western style. Do. Fistful of dice.
And then I'll reload my crossbow
Reload
for
crossbow.
an action. And I'm going to take a look at Kyra and go, well, this was interesting. I'm going to just... Can I close the door again?
You can try.
Do you want an athletics check?
No, there's no forcing against it at this moment in time.
Okay, I'll try and close the door and hold the door again.
Cool.
While reloading my crossbow nonchalantly or back against it, lethal weapon style.
You're going to try and reload and hold the door.
Well, I've got 2 actions, so reload is 1, hold the door is the other.
So you're going to
Just
reload.
trying to be dramatic.
Well, stop entertaining people with your imagination, Stu, alright? Some
Fine, 80.
goddamn...
I go clunk, click, and then I close the door.
That's still too thematic, I'm not...
I
yeah.
just said, I close the door, shove my foot shoulder against it, and then nonchalantly chat while reloading. It's a thing.
The hawk on the other side, your prey, will call loudly. And give me an athletics check.
Is he Fusro-daring the door?
Yeah?
Bushroda!
21.
Oh, he's got no chance of beating that. So, yeah, you hold the door.
Stupid Dragon Ball.
15, 20.
Get my digs in for both 5e and Skyrim there.
There you go. Linny, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna... Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 25. Go past Zeke. What do I see?
You can see the fluttering of wings down here, but not enough to target them.
Okay. Gonna...
Take your time about it, Linny.
I'm thinking. I was gonna go for the orc that was here, but they've disappeared since. So I guess I will use another action just to move Pusskins up to here, and I'm also gonna move to here.
Okay.
That's it.
Kyra, you're up.
I will try and daze the bird that's outside.
Jesus Christ. 18.
Fails! Take 7 points of mental damage.
You hear a very strange, broken cry from the hawk.
Once upon a time, this would have saddened me, but not now, bird, as I shoot a sling bullet at it and completely miss.
Jesus. That is a critical miss. So
I missed really badly.
So, Rogar, can you take 2 points of piercing damage?
And it's almost like you've got it in for Rogar at this point.
Is that? You got all that?
I mean the DM in this one, not you.
I think it's supposed to be bludgeoning damage.
All right.
You don't know how fast she spun it. No.
That's very true.
It pierces my sense of kindness.
It's sharp wit.
Kyra, you got all left?
No, that's everything.
Cool.
Yeah, it is meant to be bludgeoning damage.
This
I'll
orc
change
brute
it.
will step into the door, pushing the bird aside, and try to kick it open. Give me an athletics check.
I'm helping. I'm still by the door.
22 to beat. Mr. Rogar. And I have a +2 from Kyra. Who isn't
22.
helping anymore because she's used her actions to hit you with a...
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, it's a 17.
Boom! The door kicks open. You move to here. And the orc will step out. That's its turn. Zek, you're up.
Ah, my turn. I'm gonna get to here, and then I'm gonna throw a bomb at this one.
Bombs away.
Take that bird.
15. You shatter the bomb on the wall next to it. It still takes 1, does it not?
It does. Takes 1 point of damage. Hate bombs.
You
And then
want
I'm
to
going to take my
play
5-foot step to here. I wanted to play the alchemist because it was a goblin. Then I found out alchemists not that good. Oh no, they're not.
This will spend 1 point to remain hovering, and then attack Rogar with a wing attack.
Alchemists paying for the sins of summoners from First Aid.
15.
No, if I was a summoner, I'd be all over this.
Rogar, your
We
turn.
just let you. Logar or Lenny?
Rogar.
Oh, okay. My turn order's massively screwed up. I don't know what's going on here.
Why? Yeah, it doesn't seem to... Well, I've been following it and it's got back to you.
No, it's fine. On my screen, it just was wrong. Anyway, yeah. So I've got a brute in my face.
And a Zephyr Orc.
Well, sucks to be you. I have a loaded crossbow. Zephyr Hawk. 23.
Ooh, you hit. And how many
6 points
damage?
of damage.
6 points. Bam! You put a bolt in the Zephyr Hawk.
Reload and I'm gonna move. Can I move under the hawk?
It's currently hovering at your head height. It's not actually flown up anywhere. So it's about 4 foot off the floor.
No, it's fine. It makes functionally not much
if you want to put
difference, actually.
yourself prone
Yeah.
under the hawk, I'll allow that.
No.
Hey,
It
could
was
just run
just
around
I was just really thinking for moving squares.
Oh, okay,
I did contemplate bull rushing the hawk into the wall, but
that's pretty
I'm
cool.
not that skilled.
Wow.
I'll
What
go there
happened
and,
to dramatic theme, Rogar? Eh? You were about a dramatic theme 5 minutes ago, weren't you?
He got told off.
That's because you bullied him.
Yeah.
You told him not to.
Shocking.
Scared now.
I mean, we could go to the Twitch chat and say, "Do you want me to bull rush the hawk?"
Don't listen to the Twitch chat. They're all mental, all right?
Yeah, they don't understand.
Right, Rogar, you got
All right,
all
that's
that?
fine. I will move to there and give Kyra some support.
Cool.
No, for what? She's probably going to sling bullet something.
This hawk will go swing.
By give some support, you mean put an orc shield between you and me, so I'm less likely to hit you again.
I meant flanking, but all right. Phrase it how you like.
Same
It
difference.
will attack Linny.
I'm going to stand here so you don't hit me.
26 Linny.
Oh.
5
No,
points
that's,
of slashing
that is a hit.
damage.
Okay.
Actions
That's not too
happen that
bad.
you do not see. Linny, your turn.
Oh, gonna command Pusskins.
Look at that for a set of initiative.
Right
29,
up.
28, 27, 24. No, Jesus.
Rob, suggestion. Move Pusskins 1 square further down because then the hawk is also flanked. And you can still attack the orc if you wish.
Yes.
This is good. I'm gonna Jaws the hawk.
Bull rush the hawk, bull rush the hawk. See?
No!
The audience wants me to bull rush the hawk, Amy.
Do it, you coward. Puskins does what it normally does and misses.
I'm going to look up the
Claw
rules.
the orc, which also misses.
Claw in the orc hits.
Oh.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
-5. isn't it?
-2.
Oh, it's 5.
Yeah. So sorry. Yeah.
No, it's -4. So unless it's 11,
It's not.
I could try.
-1 would have still missed.
But the orc is flanked, as is the bird, so both of them have -2 to their ACs.
But the orc is not
Does
flanked
that
by
help?
someone helping Puskins.
No, it's a condition that gets applied.
Is
We
it?
are flanking the orc.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you still missed.
Okay.
Damn it.
I tried.
I should need to put a thingamabob on there. Let's go with a.
And
And
Puskin
then
flees. Yeah, wise.
I'm gonna raise my shield against the Zephyr Hawk that's in the room, but also try and make a small commotion so that it goes for me more than Zek.
Wow. Taunting the bird. Okay.
Yeah.
Kari, you're up. You are currently flanking a orc.
I will try and daze the bird again, because trying to hit the bird isn't going well for me. So DC 19 will save.
DC 19 will save.
Mm-hmm.
On the bird.
On the board.
On the bird will save. 19.
I assume it's meets it beats it.
It's half damage, doesn't it? We discovered.
Yeah.
So minus.
So that'll be 3 points of mental damage
Yeah.
on the bird.
It is now mentally damaged by 3 points.
And I will scimitar the orc.
Scimitar. I kind of like the idea, like caster fighters are cool because it means you can cast and then swing without the -5.
Yeah.
that's-
Cool. 18 to hit. And the orc is at -2 AC.
Ooh.
Nice.
What did you get? An 18? Yeah, you hit anyway. You hit.
Yay! 3 points. 3 whole points
3 whole
Of-
points of death.
of slashing damage. It's not the best, but it's better than nothing. It's better than me hitting Rogar again, so
It's more than what Puskins did. I'm just saying.
yeah.
Wow.
But what Puskins lacks in hits, it makes up for in
Popularity.
in popularity, yeah.
Literally, it's your PR.
Yep.
It's the how much damage was that? 3.
3 whole points.
Boom. It is now the Orc Brute's turn. It will use its movement to do this and no longer be flanked.
Well, shit.
And then it will punch you in the face,
Well, shit.
or it will attempt to punch you in the face, and it will succeed on a 25.
Yeah, it will.
You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Ah!
It will attempt to punch you in the face again.
It's not.
Or not. There we go. Oh, with a nat 20.
Oh.
There we go. So you'll take 12 points of piercing damage as it punches you once just for the setup, and then boom! That broken nose that you felt going earlier is definitely broken now. Zek, you're up.
Okay, well, while Linny is making tookie bird noises,
Tookie.
I'm going to try and stab the bird. Oh, I have a lot of attack options. What do I want to try? I'm going to try this one. Oh, not very good.
It is flanked though, so maybe.
No, it's got like 21 AC. That probably
Oh,
takes it
yeah.
down to 19. I get a 12.
Correct and correct.
No, rubbish. I will try again. Oh, 16
It's getting closer.
minus 4, 12.
Are you lobbing a cheeky -10 at the...
Oh, no, because I'll probably end up stabbing myself. So I'll. Ah! Oh, it didn't work. Your turn, Lenny. Dookie, birdie.
The hawk outside will dive bomb Rogar from 4 feet away. With a wing attack. 21.
Hit.
Cool. Take 6 points of damage.
Ow.
It will. I'll hit you again. And
It'll miss.
Cool. Your turn, Rogar.
So, by popular demand, I have looked up bull rushing. It is not as fun as it otherwise would be so. So, I'm not going to bull rush the bird. Because it doesn't do any real damage to it if I smash it into the wall. But what I will do is I will attempt instead to grab the bird.
You're going to try and grapple the bird?
Yeah, and I will
Do
fail.
it.
Cool.
In fact, I will probably
God damn
critical
it.
fail.
Can you give me a... sorry, you're prone.
Yeah, I was going to say versus its fort save. Fortitude DC. So I'm guessing...
So
as
it
it's
rolls a
one,
fort? It rolls a fort, or you have to beat a fort?
So I do my athletics check against its fortitude DC. And I rolled a 1, so that's going to be probably a
Where do
critical
I
failure.
find its fortitude DC?
Basically, it's its
10 plus
fortitude
skill
save plus 10.
Okay, 16.
Yeah. So that is a crit fail.
You are prone, as you try to...
Or is it just... yeah, it's a crit fail. Breaks free, can either grab you, I succeeded. It can either grab me,
The
or force me to fall and land prone.
second one for the last 12 seconds. Get on your ass, Mr. Dwarf.
I will then get up. It's cost me 2 actions instead of 1 to just grab this bird. Screw it. I'll then move to there.
Okay.
And go.
The hawk will then attack Linny. This one up here.
Okay.
With a wing attack. And miss.
Yep.
And it'll wing attack you again. And miss. Probably critically miss. What is
That is a
your
critical miss,
AC?
yeah. 19 at the moment.
19. So that's -5. So yeah, critically misses and take 2 damage. Boom. And it'll spend its other action point to remain hovering in that area. Actions happen that you do not see. Liddy, you're up.
Alright. How does this hawk look?
Well, the one in front of you
Yeah.
doesn't look well.
Okay. Okay. Pusskins is gonna run in, do a couple of attacks again.
On
So jaws on the orc.
yours on the orc.
That's a
And claw on the bird.
a claw on the bird.
Come on, Pusskins.
That's 16.
Ooh. No.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank
Run
you
away.
for coming, Pusskins. Thank you.
And Liddy is gonna
Raise shield.
raise my shield.
Cool. Kyra, you're up. You are currently
Days on
flanking
the
an orc.
bird.
Days on the bird. For days, we will save 13. 7 points.
Take 7 points of mental damage.
7 points of mental damage. You have popped a bird.
Yes!
Yay.
I did something.
Down!
You KFC'd
And-
the Zephyrhawk.
A scimitar attack on the orc. 16.
You hit. And do
Yay!
4
4
points.
points of slashing damage.
You cut through its lovely face with your scimitar. You got what else?
That's me done.
Cool. Orc brute. 1 action point to make move to there, so no longer flanky, and then punch you in the face. Orc knuckle dagger to the face. Oh, it's missed.
Whew.
Second one.
Just.
Oh, it's critically failed. Oh, big time. So he will take. He'll die.
Oh!
Oh!
Punched himself to
That was
death.
drastic. He punched you and then stabbed himself in the forehead.
He falls on
Ended
the
it.
floor, and I just look at Rogar and just stab it with my sword and go, yay.
Don't tell the others.
Zach, you're up.
Turn around to Pusskins, don't tell anyone, we did that.
Yeah. Definitely Pusskins.
I'm gonna flail wildly at this.
With your dog slicer. You
Yeah.
ooh miss. It's flanked,
Flanked.
so you miss.
Aww,
But
I
just.
tried.
You having another go?
I will have -4.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, cold iron dagger.
I stabbed myself.
That you definitely stab yourself. Take 4 points of damage. Of whatever that is. Slashing?
Yeah.
Uh,
Ow! This combat thing is not fun!
Rogar, you're up. You see a bird at the top.
Plink. Hey, birdie, remember me? Clearly not paying attention. Fire for effect. Fire for effect.
It does remember you. You were the same dwarf that missed it last time.
Let's be done.
Cool. It's its turn. Meow.
Reload?
I
No,
did.
I've not got a loaded one, so I'll reload.
Yeah! Go after the dwarf! Go! Kill the dwarf!
Should have hero pointed that damn bird.
28.
No, because you're going to need it now.
Yeah, exactly.
10 points.
Oh, God. I use a hero point.
Actions happen that you do not see. Lydia, you're up.
Played long enough to get another hero point.
Not yet.
No, we haven't yet. In a minute's time, we have.
Oh, okay.
If you get my drift.
I got your drift.
I'm gonna just nip round the corner and produce flame on that hawk. 23.
Oh, yay!
Oh, you
Oh,
do indeed.
God.
7 points of damage.
Nice.
It's still flapping away, even though it's singed. What else you got, Linny?
Pusskins is gonna move into the room.
Cool. And Growl?
Yeah.
Cool. Kyra, what are you doing?
I will. I will heal myself because, oh boy, I ain't looking good. Okay, so I heal by 12 points. I am no longer like super bloodied. Cool. And then I will. Oh, it's 5 foot, 15 foot. No, I can't get to where I want to be. I will hold a attack action in case an enemy comes out the door towards me.
Lovely. Zach, you're up.
It's me done.
Oh, is it my turn?
You can't hold an action, Kyra. Your heal's 2 action. Is that right?
Yeah.
So
So I can't just hold the last one?
It costs you
You have to
2
spend
action
to
points to
have
hold
one.
an action, yeah.
In which case,
So you can...
I cast guidance on Pusskins.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Zach, you're up. This bird's
I'm gonna-
looking absolutely fried, mate. Like, it needs to be dipped in batter and eaten.
I'm going to move to here, which is blanking it again.
Cool.
This time with the dwarf.
Yes!
And I get a natural 20!
Can you please ruin this bird's day? Yeah.
Certainly will.
Nice.
Right, that is ridiculous.
Hold on.
How many?
An extra 2. That's 6 damage in total. I'm
Oh,
getting a strength bonus. I'm just a goblin.
you did 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
It is flapping in the air, but still hanging on.
I love how we all got so
Don't
excited
crit-
for it
don't
as
crit
well.
Even I got excited there. I was
Yeah,
like,
he critted it. The crit damage was 2.
Oh.
Hammer.
Because he's a goblin with a knife.
Yeah.
have you got all else in you, Zeka? Anything, man. Anything at all. Just,
I'm
oh, for
God's
God. Roll your
From a
damage.
nat 20, from a nat 1.
Roll your damage.
From a nat 1. Oh,
Oh,
God.
at least I only did 1 point of damage.
Take a
No.
point of slashing damage to
That's pretty
yourself.
He gets so excited that he stabs himself.
Right, for the love of shit, do not use your 3rd action point. Oh, you moved. You're alright, you moved. You're alright. Rogar, you're up. Do not miss this bird, I swear to God.
Look how amazing! I took it all the way down to 1 hit point. I'm totally
Oh,
ill.
Come on.
Please.
Just hit it, man. Just hit it. I friggin' I hate you. I absolutely hate you. What is going on, kids? You miss. And it's flanked.
I reload and
Oh.
shoot it again.
For God's sake, is this at minus?
From 1 to 20 to 1 to 20. It's all over the place.
Jesus
Oh my god.
Christ.
-5, minus.
Someone put
Three on
Rob's thumb up. We got
Put your
to
thumb,
create-
Rob. Jesus Christ, they're all coming out now. Here we go.
Thumbs up.
There we go.
Oh dear. I believe the birdie died.
Right, Jesus, right, you killed everything, just nearly. What the
No,
chuck?
we haven't. There's still an orc somewhere in here.
Right,
with
so-
a bow.
He's probably run off.
We will leave it there, alright? It's 20 past 11. Sorry we've gone on a bit later than normal, kids. Congratulations to Uli for winning the stuff. I'll contact
God,
you
we
afterwards.
We suck so much.
Well done,
It-
Uli. If you would like to join us, it's probably for the best.
Yeah, so quick wrap up, kids. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you're watching it on the VOD or if you're watching it on YouTube, thank you very much. You can see below the stream all the buttons you can follow to go to our social media, to our Discord channel, our Patreon. If you go to Patreon and you pick a tier and you do subscribe, thank you for the bottom of our hearts, and you will get rewarded with a e-magazine that is full of lots and lots of 5e compatible stuff, etc. We are toying and looking with possibly putting Pathfinder stuff in there as well. Oh, thank you for the cheers from Rob. Cheers, brilliant.
I found a thumbs up. Cheers. I had to.
So yeah, so take a look at that. If you do, thank you very much. If you don't worry about it. Just the fact that you're watching us and having a laugh with us is enough for us. We appreciate it a lot. Hopefully the world's not too mad for you and you are looking after yourselves. Uli, I'll contact you after. Stay safe, stay sane. Jesus Christ. We'll see you all next Saturday for another giveaway from Sawdustandswearwords. Thank you for watching Heavyweight Gaming. Say goodbye, players.
Hi,
Bye,
players.
Bye, players.
Jesus wept.